the elevator pitch of your character and the coolest thing that you can do.
I would probably say the elevator pitch for Thom is he's a valiant paladin with rather tan skin and seems to be dyed dark brown hair. And as soon as he sees Marigold, he does a really, really wide smile and tries to start conversation with her.
So you don't like literally
Big
turn into
thing.
a cartoon wolf with your tongue rolling out or anything?
Oh, a little bit of that. I'm not even gonna lie. But no, Thom overall is a pretty decent individual. A little thanks to some seclusion as a child, doesn't gets interesting with the opposite gender. But one thing that he can do is probably scare the bejesus out of people in the middle of combat and then be incredibly helpful afterwards. He can slice, he can dice, and get him in front of a giant, and he will be mano y mano.
I'm into it. All right. Well, I like I said, I feel that this one is pretty easy. So we're just gonna have fun with this because I'm not gonna kill you for sure. I promise, unless you all fail your rolls.
The reason he can go 1v1 is because giant slaying great axe.
All right. So is it Lou?
Yes.
All right, Lou. I've got your character in my sights. Why don't you give me the description of your character and the coolest thing that you can do.
All right. Liu is the sixth son of the sixth generation of the Kagayama clan, an illustrious clan of shinobi. He is all clad in black and masked, and he can probably set off all fireballs and explosions and all manners of pyrotechnics without hurting his allies.
All right.
That last part's important.
It is. And Marigold, we know about you. We're going to find out more about all of you because we'll just talk this out. Graven, why don't you tell me about your elevator pitch on your character and the coolest thing that you can do?
Right. So Graven is a human. He is Imaskari, pale skin, white hair, frail. He wears plate armor and carries a staff. He also has an owl and two, if we're not in a town, two undead minions trailing behind him.
All right.
He is human, but he looks strange. His eyes are slit-like, and he has some small fangs in his mouth when he talks.
Oh.
He says, "Yes, my name is Graven Netherfell. And I am a life wizard."
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Well, you've
life wizard. This is my familiar Raven. He is an owl, and my associate Craven, and my other associate Flavin.
Oh god, this is the best. This is so good. I love this. So can you...
I'm a life wizard.
Were you the other one that had been to Barovia? Or no?
What?
Were you the other one that had been to Barovia, or no?
No, I've never been to Barovia. So not Graven.
Just Marigold. Okay. And Meepo, I know about you. You might be a kobold.
Yes, Meepo's name is Meepo. Meepo is a kobold originally from the Sunless Citadel. And he was tired of always being killed by adventurers or left for dead by adventurers. So Tiamat raised him as a paladin, and now he was sent off to do some stuff. He wasn't so clear about what he was supposed to do, so now he's kind of just wandering around waiting for something to happen. Yeah. And the coolest thing, he just got this sweet little stick. It's like a broom but without a broom, but it lets him fly, and he hasn't gotten to use it yet.
Okay.
Meepo, do you show your religious items rather openly?
Well, he does have a symbol of Tiamat, and then he also has this necklace of all these other deities that he wears. So yeah,
So it's hidden in between all of the other symbols. Okay. Because Thom is a paladin of the Platinum Dragon. That's interesting.
Nice.
oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it matters anything, he really doesn't care about Tiamat. He wasn't really given a choice about this.
And if it makes you feel any better, being a paladin is not number one thing of Thom's personality. So more of a means to an end. So
Got it. All right. So, as far as your motivations, as I said, there's a cleanup in effect in the Quivering Forest recently. They just got over some real bad corruption issues, not political, but magical. There was some sort of, I don't know, it might have been a Draco Lich, something like that, getting up to some sort of shenanigans. If you're interested, you'll need to play Winds of Rot, written by Jeremy Hochhalter, who is running onCCCon. And I probably mispronounced his name. It doesn't matter. This game is written by Alan Patrick, as I said, and you have all been tasked by Calypso, High Counselor of Flan, to investigate the Quivering Forest, to go in there and provide security, because about a dozen of these cleanup crew people that have been going in and removing all this black ooze that had been permeating the forest have gone missing in the last week. So she actually needs another crew of adventurers to go in, see if any of them are still alive, or maybe do a little bit of monster cleaning. It's really that simple. Was that fair enough for all of you?
why, of course,
Yes.
divine
We just
sense.
finished killing a bunch of oozy thingies.
Divine sense as we're talking to her.
We have a cold open the night before you all are going to head into the woods in the morning. And Marigold is having a nightmare. She's remembering, I forgot what this adventure is about, but she's remembering the manor that she was trapped in Barovia. I think that's where that is.
It's in a manor.
Instead of finding an escape and wandering through the mists, she, ends up spending a year there, battling undead, fighting wolves, and eventually trying to put an end to the curse that keeps her here, climbing up the cliffs that cross the great river in Barovia, whose name I definitely remember. And she climbs the spire to Castle Ravenloft, a full moon overhead, fighting werewolves with an arch wizard that she met somewhere in the mountains. They make it all the way to the top of Castle Ravenloft. She's battling Strahd von Zarovich. Strahd bites into her neck deeply, wanting her to be his new bride. And she awakes. The town of Flan is swallowed by mist. And all of you, hear people outside saying, "Who's the Bloodlord? The Bloodlord?" Yes, the Bloodlord. Bloodlord. Calypso, the counselor, knocks on your door as soon as Marigold, you wake up. I'm not focusing on you, I'm just picking on you since I actually got a story hook for you. And Calypso says, boom, 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 it's time to go. More villagers need to go in there and clean out the forest. The elves are starting to complain that that corruption's tainting the meat. Also, there's a bunch of fog rolling in from the forest. It's really scaring people. See if you can find the source of that.
Why, absolutely, Sugar.
Yes. I look forward to more slaying.
All right. Well, good. I always love dealing with adventurers. You're so charming.
Yes.
She says, "Man, I really wish I had put out some dungeon tiles for taverns or something like that and role playing. Anyway, no, you're gonna, if you run into something, just find out what it is, see if you can rescue anyone, you know the drill. And all of you are off. You're wandering through the forest. Let me prepare this freaking little dungeon tile here. Hold on. Go.
Yeah, it's just better than staring at a white screen because I have like a 33-inch monitor and it's just like big white glaring in my face.
I'm very sorry. All right, everybody.
It's okay.
You know, you can throw
That's so much better.
We've got a Google Maps marker here, so you know you are here.
Cool.
So, by the way, as we're walking, Thom
tell me about what happens. Envelop me in the story.
So as we're making our way here, Thom is riding a rather well-kept Pegasus with stud leather armor on, or barding on it. And he is trying, and probably failing, to make conversation with Marigold.
Oh, well, Marigold always pays attention to her traveling companions, especially, you know, how big the bulge where their coins are kept is. That's the most attractive thing about a man.
It's pretty large, actually, with him.
Oh, then she's spending a lot of time engaging you in conversation.
He is totally oblivious to any of what she is trying to do, and is just enjoying this. He speaks every once in a while with Meepo as well, seeing him being a fellow paladin, not being able to make out who he worships, and yeah.
Okay.
And Meepo couldn't really care less about the low cut armor, as he is a kobold, and that is not a racial thing that is going to happen ever.
Well, as you're just kind of we're going to do the box text leading into the forest just to kind of get you in the zone. The open field to the north of Flan is chill as late morning fog recedes back into the moon sea. For now. Recent events in the city have rocked it to its core, but people are resilient and rebounding as they always do in Flan. You've been tasked with securing the northern trade road. While the last few days have been quiet, it appears that today will be a different story. Off to the north, near the edge of the quivering forest, a tremendous howl tears through the air, and is immediately followed by a scream that is cut short. You spot movement just inside the tree line, which leads you to where you stand now. The tree line is still far away, so I guess you're not where you are right now. You see several canine shapes. They are standing over a number of bodies. You make your way closer. The carnage you see here is staggering. 2 men have been torn apart, and it looks like their chests have been punched clean through. 3 bloody humanoid forms glare. Hold on. They glare, holding these hearts in their hand, bloody froth expelling from their mouths. They sniff the air, look your direction, and begin to howl as they leap at you with weapons. It's one of those types of adventures, everyone. Who needs role-playing when you can kill things, right?
Aww.
I know, right? I was looking forward to role-playing too. I forgot this one is all combat. We'll get to some. We'll find something.
But Thom is literally a werewolf. But no, could you make Peggy large as well? Sorry about that.
Yeah, sure. I like your Trimarch Pegasus. Okay. Well, you know what time it is. It's initiative time. That's right.
I will talk these people down if it kills him.
I mean, okay. These are noise of the Chaos God.
No, he's really not.
Hey.
It's just...
Hey, you! Stop hitting me! Let's be friends!
For the Blood Lord, the Blood Lord. He commands we eat everyone's hearts.
On my turn, could I do a check to see if I know who the Bloodlord is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
By the way,
a
that crit.
religion check.
Well, I'm
no.
actually pretty good at this, so I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you
Or
know,
not.
you know that gnolls worship Yanugu, so it could be Yanugu, but you've never heard that nickname for Yanugu before, I should say.
Oh, I thought they were werewolves at first. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no killing.
This will be so much easier because they're not werewolves, so ain't no thing.
Yeah. They're just evil incarnate.
All right,
Meepo looks
so
at Tom like it would matter if they were werewolves. Don't we just kill them anyway?
so Tom, are you just riding around on that Pegasus 24/7? Do you need me to bind you to the Pegasus?
Yeah, I'm using it as a controlled mount. I'm not going to be attacking with it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Peggy is just my controlled mount.
Let's see. Why is it not letting me combine you two?
No, it.
Oh, you're already.
Oh, I get it.
It's fine if you're not combined. Oh wait, group. I just missed it. People were probably watching. If any, no one was watching. Oh, just bots. Darn it. Anyway.
I can just group us together. Yeah, no. Thom seeing this will take out the pure crystal great axe from his back and fly over on Peggy. Now, is that just a clearing that they're in, or
they are standing, kind of, on a clearing, but it is over that river. With a Pegasus, it's probably not going to be as big of an issue. The river is moving relatively fast. As you can see, it's between 10 and 15 feet wide, depending on where you're going over.
Could I stand like right there?
Oh, yeah. So you pop right over. The gnolls look up and they all drop the organs they were eating and snarl at you.
Oh, yeah, no. Swinging. Hunter's Mark, though. Bonus action.
You got
to
it.
the one on my right.
Okay.
Ignore the giant damage. I need to change that.
Okay.
So, altogether, that would be 20, 32... that'd be 39 damage. Magical slashing.
All right. 39 damage, you say?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. This is seriously, like, Alan Patrick, I love you. You tell people the rules, but you gotta make these harder. Anyway, is that your turn?
How's it looking, by the way?
It's more than bloodied, for sure. So, whatever that word means to you, it means different things, different groups, but...
Yeah, it's just really messed up right now. Okay,
yeah, it's incredibly messed up. Definitely in death territory-ish. Okay, looks like we're measuring an AoE effect here. That's fine. So, speaking of which, Graven, I assume that means you're judging what to do for your turn here.
Yes.
Well, I rolled poorly on initiative, so that's my funeral.
Yeah, well, I gotta set up at least one turn here. So Graven's gonna cast Bless on himself and his 2 associates.
Okay.
And then the Raven, well, the owl named Raven is going to, let me see. That's 35 feet. Yeah, I can do that. It's gonna harass. It's gonna use a help action to harass this one, and then the 2, so that the next attack gets advantage, and then the 2 skeletons are gonna shoot their crossbows at it.
Okay.
By the way, Raven reminds me of my wizard's familiar blowfish named Hootie.
If I had a Raven, I would just call it Raven Romano. No, that's so Raven. No, that's okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, just one for Hootie and the blowfish.
Nice, good advantage. So made that one hit.
Okay. So you obviously have crossbow expert, and you're shooting this one, correct?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn on the blast, but it doesn't matter. Do they hit?
Actually, yeah, they're gnolls. So yeah.
Okay. No, they're skeletons. They don't have any real skills. They can just use weapons.
Yeah, they've got what, short bows or whatever?
Yeah, they've got heavy crossbows. but they
Oh,
don't have
you
any skill.
okay. I see those are for them. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So, total. Oh, forget the poison. Sorry, I should take that off. 7 and 11. So,
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, okay, it's still up, so maybe I was lying about how dead it is, but it is looking even more dead-ish.
All right. That's my turn.
It was a good turn. Next, we have Forest Gal. Wait, Maiden.
That's Marigold.
I knew that. Come on.
All right. These black spots, are they holes or something? I'm looking for something I can hide in before I shoot.
Yeah, those black spots are, I believe they're supposed to be trees, like from an isometric view, but I am not entirely sure. So you can hide behind a tree.
All right. She's going to move behind the tree, hide as a bonus action, and then shoot the one that looks pretty hurt.
Okay. Oh, I still have to go through all the player initiative. So the one that is very hurt is engaged with the paladin gentleman on the Pegasus, and it takes 2 arrows. It's so happy that it's alive. It believes in itself again, and then a crossbow or a short bow arrow goes right through its head, and it falls.
I feel bad now.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right. In Gnoll, a language that probably none of you can understand, the 2 Gnolls say, Rosario? It was his birthday! Rosario, we made these hotcakes for you! Rosario, wake up! It's Meepo's turn.
Meepo's gonna hop on his broom, fly over to here, hop off the broom, and stab at this dude after Hunter was marking.
All right.
Aw, you're not gonna do the witch cackle?
Meepo doesn't understand what that means.
Well, that happened.
Well, I do have an advantage because pack tactics, but the double ones, good god.
Yeah.
Oh, you did Hunter's Mark?
Yep.
So we got 9 damage on the Gnoll with the first attack. You know, it's good. It's very good. Do you got anything else going on, or are you all set?
That's movement, bonus, and action. He's done.
Okay. The Gnoll... Let's see, which one is it? Okay, this one is going to take cover behind a tree. It is going to look at its ally right here. It is going to... Oh man. What if I could? Can't anymore. It's fine. It's going to incite rampage. And it's also going to attack with its longbow against Meepo. Which fails the first time and probably fails the second time. Oh, hey, I hit you. I hit you. 9 damage to you. And then the Incite Rampage will drive the Knoll into a frenzy. It says, think of all the blood you can have in Knoll, it says. For the Blood Lord, it says in common. Let's see.
Avenge Fred.
Avenge whatever his name was. I know his name. So it probably incited while it was still within 30 feet, and then what is that, one attack? Yeah. Let's see, that's gonna be a claw attack, which it fails. Well, I took my fun turn. Then the Knoll Fang that is standing next to Meepo is going to continue its assault. It is going to continue to attack the small one. It is bite-sized, like a big turkey. It tries to bite and claw its way to that delicious meat. Its claws are covered in dung because gnolls don't have toilet paper. Your wound gets filled with poop poison, and that happened. No, you don't have to make a
Next
con
Hunter's
save.
Mark.
Oh, for Hunter's Mark, I see. Good thinking.
Good thing paladins are immune to disease, or else, oh my, you'd have a few things.
Yeah, you'd have a bad case of pink wound. All right, Meepo, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna get through this together. Cause Lou's turn is now.
Yeah, Lou is going to pull out this stick from his from his clothes, and he's gonna point it straight across the east, and just he unleashes a lightning bolt on the
Yeah,
yes.
you got a line there. I'm looking at that. I assume is what you're doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, well, that's delightful. Hey, ya boy.
Nice. So 12.
Yep. No, it's fine. I expected you 2 level 10s would be just crushing it. I don't want to eat this poor Meepo. It's just like I got 2 things that are armored, and I gotta go with one at a time.
You're going for the 5th level one.
I can't. I mean, all right. Here's what we're gonna do.
No, it's understandable.
Okay.
Go for the weakest target, but
Well, it's not
It's
hard.
okay.
We're
Meepo
gonna.
doesn't trust anyone anyway.
We're going
Meepo
to.
expects this from life.
No, because I can hit Meepo still. We're going to have the Knoll Fang make sure Meepo's pinned in. I'm not gonna kill this Pegasus, because, I mean, yeah, I can kill players, but a Pegasus? Come on, that's mean. What we'll do is we'll... What? Sorry.
Peggy looks up into the sky and has a single tear and a smile on its horsey face.
Tom is gonna get bit, and clawed, and clawed. Just clawed once. Okay, John Claude Van Damme. Then, the Knoll Pack Lord is going to, same verse as the first, it incites a rampage from the Knoll to claw at Meepo. It misses. It dives into the bushes, attempting to give itself some half cover. And then it's going to pop out and fire its longbow at Tom 2 times.
Hey,
Hey, 9 damage to you, Tom.
it's Thumb! Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
told
Thom. Hey, you know what? If there's a name that can be mispronounced, I will mispronounce it. That's my trademark and promise. All right,
No, it's everyone does it.
we're back to the top of the order.
Yeah, no, the one that was hit before, just swing.
All right, this one right here. So you bend down in your saddle and start poking at it.
Yeah, no, take the giant crystal great axe and just do 2 large sweeping swings, going for its head.
Okay. I'm ready for it. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay.
Just second one hit.
The second one does not hit.
16 damage.
That is a good damage. V good. Alright. Did I make this too hard? I ask myself. No way, I say. It's, Alright. It is, Graven's turn. Graven, I'm waiting for your super damage.
Okay, I'm bringing it. Well, what I'm gonna do is I think a sleep spell would actually work pretty good right about now. Good time for that.
You might just put Meepo to sleep.
Let my guys soften him up first. Which one of these two in melee with Meepo looks most hurt?
The one to the right.
Really?
Okay.
I thought the left one was hurt before, and Thom was going for the targeting.
So
one.
this one
I
got
did
lightning
minimum
bolted.
damage against this one.
Yeah.
So
This
the
one
to
got
the right
tiny
looks more
damage.
hurt.
Yeah. This one's
Okay,
taken about 9, and then this one got hit with a lightning bolt and then punched.
Oh yeah, lightning bolt.
Yeah, because Meepo
So
would.
my owl is gonna harass the one that's less hurt, and
Okay.
my 2 guys are gonna take a shot at it. Soften him up a little bit.
All right.
One has advantage, one does not. Here we go.
Oh, Owl, I will have you eventually if you didn't have that pesky ability, it says in Null.
Okay.
The second one does miss, but that's a good hit with that first...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually,
then-
second one with the Bless does hit. I forget that not added in.
Yeah, so 15.
Okay.
Okay, hits. Okay, so
All at the
15 damage
same
total.
one, so 15
Yeah,
damage.
at that one.
Yep. Okay.
And then Graven is gonna cast Sleep and drop it. Hold on, what's the radius of this?
20...
Sleep?
I think it's just a 20-foot circle, not like a 20-foot square or whatever.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, that's 20 feet. I'm gonna drop it here. It only affects enemies, right? It doesn't affect friendlies.
It affects everything.
It affects everything, okay. Well... Okay. I'm gonna drop it. Not a good lay, but it's still a good time for sleep. I'm gonna drop it here. It only affects these 2 hyenas in combat with Meepo.
Okay, so you were able to exclude Meepo?
No, it hits Meepo too.
Just hit on Meepo.
Okay.
Meepo's never
So
been hit on
with
before.
sleep, it starts with the being with the lowest hit points.
You can wake Meepo up.
Wake me up inside. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage dice. And again, it's the creature with the lowest amount of hit points that goes first.
Meepo just yells, "Save me!"
We'll wake you up. Okay, yeah, sleep.
Meepo just looks at Graven and is like, yeah, this is what Meepo expects from adventurers.
I thought there'd be more of a plan here. Here we go. This is a nice... Okay. So that doesn't even put Meepo to sleep. Yeah.
Tier 2 man, sleep
I'm
doesn't.
on level 5, okay.
Meepo just
Well, I'm doing
Meepo
it.
just felt a little bit drowsy for a moment. It's like he took a Benadryl, you know.
Okay. I don't know how many hit points
Meepo
he had. I
yawns
thought-
really wide.
I thought we'd softened him up sufficiently, but all right.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
okay.
I can't tell you these things. I'm a dungeon master, I'm not your friend. Well, I'm your friend. It's fine.
I thought you were a dungeon
Alright.
dummy.
I am. I'm really bad at this game. You should be much better at destroying me. So many players take advantage of
Let's
my
go.
low intelligence.
I just got into tier 2, so I guess that doesn't work here. So
Oh god, we have two level 10s and 2 level 5s.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Because
fine.
balance.
You know what? Maybe I should have asked you what you had. I thought someone else was going to be joining us, okay? And then I was like, it's fine.
No, it's not your fault. Besides, we can probably do this at top anyways.
Yeah, so strong or
2
very
level
strong?
10s,
Strong or very
2
strong?
level 10s, 2 level 5s, and Marigold right in the middle at 8, and right in the middle is where she wants to be.
What's our APL right now? Does anyone know? Let's see. Is our
Sounds
AP
like Stefan.
7?
We can handle top-notch difficulty. I believe in us.
Well, you know, we'll see what goes on here. All right. So, we're moving on though from Graven. Marigold, it is your turn.
Okay, first I'm going to hide. And then I'm going to
My
attempt to
headphones
shoot.
died, but keep talking. I'll just focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, and shoot this guy from a hidden position.
Okay. My mic for stream is now going to pick up some echo, so I'm going to have to fix that. Sorry, stream. Keep going.
And 2 3s, so probably not going to hit anything.
Maybe you will. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's a bad job. We did a bad job. Do you have any other things you can do? Are you bonus actioning?
My bonus action was to hide before I
Got
attacked,
it.
so can't do anything else.
All right. Why don't we have Meepo take your turn? Everyone pay attention. I got to go grab a power cable for my headphones because apparently they're dead. So I'll be right back. I won't be able to hear you because I don't want to pick up all this interference. I'll be right back. Okay?
The Knolls just yawn and sit down and just like take 5, everyone. We start playing cards together.
Oh, it's, I just ran another 4-hour game. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no, the Giant Slayer Great Axe, I loved it when I got it. Thom thinks that's the reward that the Platinum Dragon is going to give him once he dies. Going back home, quote unquote, because he doesn't actually know what the city is.
Those are much better rolls.
Oh, yeah. I just hear smacking in the background. Everything okay? Oh, Meepo,
Okay.
which one did you hit?
I fixed it. We're good.
The left one, because that's the one Meepo has hunters marked.
could you turn the names for my tokens on so I can tell my minions apart?
Oh, sure. Hey.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did name them.
Of course. They're alive.
Oopsie.
Yeah, if they're undead, that means that they're not dead, that they're alive.
Oh yeah, and can you shorten Meepo's token name down to just Meepo?
Yep.
You can do it, you just have a token name.
I've tried that on a game where I'm a GM, and for whatever reason, it won't stick. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I've only been doing like Roll20 for like a couple weeks.
Well, the player can edit, you can edit your own token's name. You click on it, you click on the gear, and at the top it says name, and you can change it.
Yeah. By the way, I cannot change my gear stuff. I cannot go into my gear, I think because Peggy and Thom refused. It's fine.
Oh, I can unfuse you. That's fine.
It's fine. It's whatever.
No, we're ungrouping you. There, you're done.
No! Don't tear us apart! Not like this!
Oh, stop. Okay, so I'm sorry. It looks like there were some Meepo shots at the Null Fang of Yanugu.
Meepo attacked twice, the one on the left.
Okay. So that first one definitely is a hit. Because those
The
skeletons.
second one is a 20, because he has pack tactics.
Oh, you mother! Okay, so we got 31. The knoll is looking close to death. Now, next we have Pack Lord. It is going to incite rampage against Tom, and it is going to fire at Tom. So this one right here is going to be rampaged.
What's my name?
It will claw Tom. That'll miss real bad.
Ooh.
I did hit you with a bow, so I'm just whittling you away. 6 damage. How you doing, Tom? All right?
I'm down to 63 hit points. Oh no.
What the heck? All right. I'm
I'm a paladin.
gonna destroy.
One of the Meeple's max hit points.
All right. Here, we're fixing your token more. Everybody watching stream, this is what happens. Okay, next it's another Knoll Fang.
Hi there, buddy.
Knoll Fang is going to... Oh, it's dying pretty bad, but it wants to see blood. It's gonna throw a bite at Meepo, trying to tear a chunk. And then it's gonna try to rake its claws against Tom. Oh my gosh, I'm a monster. Okay, so the claw is the one with the poison. The bite is not poisonous. So Meepo, you take
Wait, so
5.
the claw has poison, but the bite doesn't?
I know, isn't that weird? Yeah.
Okay, it's fine.
Well, Meeple loses Hunter's Mark, but Meeple's also down to 5 hit points, so he's more worried about that.
Meepo, you're gonna be fine. Wait, you remember you didn't take the poison. You took just the 5. Did you?
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. It was Tom.
He still lost Hunter's Mark, though.
Okay. It's
Wait. Oh wait, no amount of paladin aura can save that. I'm sorry.
Lou.
Sorry, what's going on? Liu is going to pocket his wand because it seems to, not work very well. And he's gonna eye...
Ooh, nice. Oh, I should have grabbed a beer while I was up. Dang it. Okay, good job. Good job there. So, Mr. Evoker, you have excluded your friends and you're hitting everyone with this fireball. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right, let me dex it out. Let's see. I've got... So the 2 pack lords would get hit, the ones in the bushes. Is that right?
Is it they don't get hit, right? Yeah, they're subject to the save, but looks like they, at least one of them made it.
Well, I'm just wondering if are they within the radius? I didn't see you measure it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius from two squares to the right of the
Right.
the Knoll Fanger.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do for you here. Since I didn't declare who was saving when, half of your 22 is gonna kill this one that is at 10 hit points. The other one did save with its 20, so it will take 13. And then the 2 fangs, it looks like saved. Am I right? 16. Yeah, so, oh no, okay, so 1 did fail. All right. We don't want to do this fight all night, so minus 26 and minus 13. Perfect. Good, that's your turn. You roasted, the bushes are on fire. You hear a laugh coming from the bushes, and then cries of fear and then more laughter. It sounds like a human voice or something humanoid other than the gnolls. The fire is
bushes?
in the bushes, yeah.
Oh no! Did I hurt them?
How far did your fire go? No,
Here?
but there, you can't tell, but there is a fire started in the bushes now.
Yeah, and even if you're like 5 feet away from the fire, you're gonna be terrified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And,
Okay. End
yeah.
of my turn.
All right. It is. Oh, right. Fang. Okay. This Fang is going to. You see, here's the thing, guys. If I can take down Meepo, I can rampage. So I gotta try. It's gonna try to bite Meepo and then claw and it fails. So look at
We
that.
believe in you, Meepo.
Meepo lives!
It all worked out. So, well, sort of. The Pack Lord is gonna have it rampage against Meepo to try to. Oh, that's for a bonus action. Okay, so no, it's gonna try to. It's gonna get it to rampage against Tom. Rampage. Claws.
Thumb just jumps in front of the
Oh.
attack meant for Meepo.
It's
Get
funny
down,
because it was the bite that had poison. I have no idea what was going on there. But anyway, 2 longbow shots against Tom. Both miss. Tom,
Oh.
it's your turn.
So I hear this other voice in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried. Yeah, gonna fly out and take that attack of op from
Okay.
the one guy here.
Make a perception check as you do, and I will try to bite you, since now I know the bite is the way to go. I missed.
Since I'm getting a bird's eye view, could I get some like advantage or something?
Yeah, take advantage on your perception check. And the bushes are burning away.
Can Peggy make it?
Peggy's intelligent, right?
Yeah. 10 intelligence.
Yeah, have Peggy make a check.
Yeah, no, Peggy's just as smart as Thumb.
I see.
I thought the whole thing with mounting is you can do like a disengage or a dash with its
Oh,
action.
yeah, you can actually, Tom. So I wouldn't have
But
hit you
even
anyway.
if so, the rider still gets attacked.
Oh. Okay. So there is the Peggy is able to point you in a direction. There is a woman right on the edge of where the fireball hit. And I swear that's where I put that token.
What does she look like? Are there any distinguishing marks? Anything?
She looks like a lord of some kind, although she's wearing a traveling cloak. She definitely has expensive jewelry on and a pin of some sort of house symbol.
I'd like to ask her, what are you doing here?
She's laughing hysterically and can't stop. Kind of like she got hit with Joker toxin.
Oh no. You still gonna go behind and try to protect her?
Okay. She does have burns on her body. She also has claw marks from gnoll claws, and she has some bite marks on her as well. She looks like she's dying fast.
Oh. Then could he like reach down, like pat her head or something and lay on hands?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can choose how much you want to do. You can't really tell how much, constitution she has, but you can try to stabilize her.
For now, he would like to use 5 of it to cure whatever disease or poison might be affecting her.
Okay.
And then 10 of it to just heal her up regularly.
Okay.
So 15
Wow.
in total.
So she is able to come to her senses for a moment. She says, my mind, something's wrong with my mind. I am Marion Thistledove. I am a noble of Flan. Please don't let me die. And then she goes back into laughing hysterically.
Stay down there, and I will try to just like bang my chest and try to gain the attention of these guys.
Okay, so you're now trying to provoke them. Make a intimidation check or performance check. Because really, it'd be smarter for them to target Meepo right now. Okay, yeah, they seem like they can tell you're trying to take away their prey that they had captured.
Thom just yells out, "Come at me, you disease-ridden whelps!"
Graven, it's your turn.
Okay. My owl will give Graven advantage, and the skeletons will attack their crossbows normally at this one. So 2 skeletons.
Ooh,
Bam!
What the? Is that so? That's on
And loaded.
That's on this boy here. I mean, it's too bad that damage roll on the second one wasn't too stellar, but that's still really nice.
Oh well.
Time.
And then I will firebolt with advantage at it if it's still standing.
It is barely standing. Oopsie. Well, yeah, I know how much it had, but I subtracted 179 from it on accident. That firebolt is enough to knock it. What?
He crit. How come the damage is only for one attack?
It's not. He's got the second die in there, doesn't he? Anyway.
I thought it's 2 crits, right?
It is 2 crits, yeah. 10 plus 3, so 10 on one d10 and 3 on the other, and well, plus the stats for them.
The second one was just, the damage was just low.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
So anyway, but your firebolt, like, it's about to bite into Meepo's, like, pink fleshy, red fleshy skull, and it gets, like, blasted backwards, and lights on fire, tripping over one of the heartless bodies on the ground, and falls, kind of burning, smelling like burnt dog. That sounds mean. Anyway. Marigold.
Oh.
All right. I'll just go ahead and keep with what I'm doing. Hide and then attack.
I believe in you. So Knowles are not as perceptive as I thought they'd be, actually. Keep going.
Okay. So, and then... Oh, oops, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. This is the attack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My firebolt did.
So that is very, very good. Let's see. Yes, both of these pack lords would get hit by those. So I'm assuming you're targeting the one that's been soaking up the most damage.
Yeah, that's that one.
Okay. It is in the bushes, and I was planning on giving it half cover, but it's kind of been flattened by a Pegasus. So let's just have it go through. Actually, the first attack would kill it anyway. And then you're in a position...
Well, it's only one attack. I clicked on the wrong macro. So the short bow plus sneak is the one.
Okay. Well, cool. Anyway. It is...
And then I think I will go ahead and start moving up.
Okay.
Is this a half or rough terrain in the water?
It would be difficult terrain, and you would need to make an acrobatics or athletics check not to trip in the water, to go with the flow.
Asking a rogue to make an acro... Oh.
Okay.
Never mind.
You are going to be just carried by the water this turn, so just move yourself 20 feet this way or whatever. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right. So that's
Anyone see that?
That's where you end your turn. Okay. I'm so happy about some of this stuff. It's hilarious. I hope that you are entertained. Meepo, it's your turn.
Meepo's gonna advance, and he wants payback, but he's not gonna do a 100's mark because there's nothing else here. Gets dead.
Ooh, that second
Does
one's
a 14
good.
hit?
A 14 does not hit. It is wearing a chain shirt. And it has some good decks, or at least enough to get the, the +2. Okay, 13 damage though is pretty rockin'. It is looking very rough. You're very brave, and it's holding a longbow, so it's not in a good position. It does, however, have a glaive on its back, and it is going to pull that out and attack Tom as Tom had threatened it. It reaches up with its glaive after dropping its bow and starts trying to poke. It pokes real hard for 10 damage. It is Lou's turn.
Liu is going to, just wiggle his hands at the Null Pack Lord, and let's go with the Firebolt.
All right. Ooh, that's a good firebolt. 14 damage. It is at death's door. Tom, you're at the precipice of victory. What do you do?
So it seemed to understand what I said?
It seemed to understand your intentions, I would say. More like. But you did notice that the leaders were speaking in Abyssal as well as Noel, if you understand Abyssal.
I'll yell to my companions. Did any of you understand what it said before? You just hear a cricket in the background.
I can only do deep speech.
Well,
No, so
it seems
yeah.
someone did.
If Graven spoke Abyssal, Graven might perk up, but that's all to Graven.
I just heard, yes.
I speak Abyssal.
I will try to slam down on it non-lethally then.
All right.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay, so you move it, and yeah, that's a hit. Yep, and it's down. So you just bop it on the head with the axe, just kind of swiping it across, and Meepo kind of catches it as it falls and is like, "Arr!" and like sets it down.
Oh, hell no, Meepo doesn't. He lets that shit fall to the ground.
Okay, fine. So that is everything there. I don't know, Emiya, if you're still watching, how's my volume? Do I need to turn down the music? Oh, yeah, you're still here. You let me know in chat. Anyway. Okay. So, there is the noblewoman. She's back to laughing in fits of laughter. She does appear to be healed, although she is a part of it's because she's looking worse now. Part of it's because she's hurting herself. Like she can't help but accidentally like rolling around and banging her head on the ground in these fits of laughter, and also screams at the same time.
Thom will jump down from Peggy and try to like restrain her
Okay.
and like say comforting words like it's okay, calm down. What happened?
She says, "My brothers, they were on the road, and they're there now. They're over there. They're Happy Meals. And the Knolls, they took us, and they they had been torturing us. They took me, and they did things, and they hurt me in the cages where they are keeping people. You have to follow the white gravel. The white gravel is where it is. We escaped, but they found us."
How far is it back to town, by the way?
I mean, you didn't go too far, but you did have to travel about 3 hours to get to the edge of the woods where you are now.
How far would that be on a flying Pegasus?
Probably about half that time.
I would like to look towards everyone else. Do you think she could say anything else, or do you want to send her on her way? I can put on Peggy, but
Isn't she really hurt?
I healed her, but she's still suffering from this. And I say, whatever I healed her from, it's not a poison, it's not
Yeah.
a disease, it's something else.
Make medicine checks. I mean, you can tell me. I can give you a little bit more info. Nice.
Nice, very nice, Tom.
Anyone else wanna do it?
Graven will try.
I mean, yeah, she definitely is suffering from, extreme long-term madness, maybe indefinite, but it might just be long-term madness. So she's at risk of hurting herself right now. But that's the only troubling part.
I don't think we need to ask her much of anymore, especially in this state. What do you think?
I'll let the poor girl go rest.
Just
we can get the
because-
information we need from
And
this
Graven,
role here.
you can tell that the only thing that would probably fix her is lesser restoration at the very least. Maybe remove
Oh,
curse
lesser restoration.
or calm
Nice.
emotions.
I'll slap her on the back.
Oh, okay. She's like, oh, hi, oh God, my brothers. Oh God, they're dead. Anyway, thank you. I did give you all the information I know, and if, it weren't for those new taxation laws this year, I would give you this. And she, hands you some jewelry, and she says, but I can't. New taxation laws. And she says, but I'll give you an IOU, and maybe when you hit a certain milestone, that will matter. My family are worshippers of Ilmater, so if you need services at the temple afterwards, I can, make sure that's helped. I will get help for my brothers, or at least to get their bodies. Did you hear what I said? They're still torturing people out there.
Yes, I heard, but are you sure you can go back alone like this? You were attacked when you had 2 others with you.
I mean, I'm not sure.
You could ride Peggy.
Really? I've never ridden a Pegasus before. All right. So because you all spent so many resources fixing this poor lady, she definitely survives. Just a peek behind the curtain here. She's supposed to die no matter what within 5 minutes, but I never believe in that. Like in a world where there's magical healing and raise dead, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, no.
so
I'm just glad about that. And hey, we expended 15 points away on hands, the 2nd level spell slot for a paladin, and apparently my mount as well.
Yeah, so I mean, she's definitely alive. I don't know if her family's name comes up again, but that's Marion Thistledove. So I have no idea if the Thistledove name is common, but there you go.
Oh, does Peggy let her ride her? Because
she has to be a virgin.
Pegasi only. Oh, you know the thing with Pegasi?
Yeah. So let's see. Pegasus will not let her ride it. Oh, that's so strange. I must be, I thought that didn't count. I thought that's what they told me. It didn't count if you did it that way. Okay. Well, I suppose I can walk. Sounds like you have a job to do and not much time to do it.
Before she goes, I'll whisper a few things in her ear that don't count.
Oh, okay.
Peggy can still, walk with her at the very least. It's a Pegasus, so
yeah.
protect, yeah.
All right, so she wanders off back to Flan, and we'll see if we can weave that in. But that was very nice of you to spend all your spell slots and junk. So
It's in character.
Yes, so you all have to find the white gravel trail she described. There's a little bit more exposition where she kind of gives you an idea of where it's located. I'm just trying to see where
the
Go ahead.
paladins should. Well, what do you want to do, fellow paladin? You seem pretty hurt.
Meepo would like to take a short rest.
I don't think that's very fair to everyone else. You're a paladin. You can just touch yourself.
That would take all of Meepo's stuff, and then he couldn't do that anymore.
Yes.
And also, that still wouldn't heal him all the way.
Tip with lay on hands. Only leave one or two left. You just need one to get someone up. How's everyone feel about a short rest?
I'm 100%. I don't care.
Touch yourself.
Thom wants to hurry because people are being tortured, but
Leave it up to the hurt people.
you know what? Thom will touch Meepo for 10. That way you can at least get yourself up a little more. And then I'll touch myself for everything except for 1.
Okay. Well, that was very nice of you. But you all can, do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you about any thoughts or consequences. You know the drill.
The characters don't know about the consequences. Oh no, does she have a fetish? Oh no. Anyways, yes, just pat the kobold on the shoulder. And
all right.
get
Well, at the
out.
very least, you can get away from these dead men and lying near the river. So, all right.
Oh yeah, we should probably loot that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, all you really ended up getting was her necklace, which she technically gave to you, but you get the drill, They don't have anything other than mundane gear that you wouldn't be able to loot no matter what season it was. But if you needed probably like a long sword or a short bow, there'd probably be one there for you if you needed it.
I'll just be chugging 3 potions, though.
Okay. So...
Meepo appreciates the touch. That's a better touch than Meepo's ever had before.
Oh no.
It's not difficult to find the white gravel path. It's actually quite easy. And I guess I should probably get you in teleportation formation. Everyone on the paladin aura.
Yeah, no, the paladin aura really helps the DM just gather everyone together because it's at least an area.
So it's not difficult to find the white gravel. Oh, I just grabbed one thing. Oh, apparently I didn't copy. Hold on one sec. Oh. Should have remembered to eat a true. Oh, what is happening? Not you. You guys are fine. It's something about my clipboard here not working. We'll get it.
Thom naturally has a -1 to insight. The only reason he doesn't have that is because of good luck stone. But yeah, no, there's no way.
Oh no, I
I'm
doubled
pretty
it
sure
up.
that Marigold wants to marry you.
And then, okay, so what's happening here is okay, that's fun.
We're all drunk and seeing double.
Doppelgangers! No! The final fight is merely ourselves.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, is Meepo up to full?
Yeah, Meepo used
Mm,
a good
okay.
portion of his lay on hands to get up to full.
So you're walking along and you're walking along. No. In the distance, as you find the white gravel trail, you do notice, that there are prints in this trail. It is very strange. There's an eerie feeling on this trail, as though you're hearing voices from far off occasionally, and you look back and forth. But as you continue to round this corner of the white gravel trail, about 30 feet ahead of you, you notice there is a number of shrill cries of pain and anguish. You see a number of animals that seem to be stuck together in some horrific formation. They are. It's almost as if they are tied in a knot with each other. Some of their tails seem to be connected. Some of them seem to be almost stuck together by some sort of glue. And they're just lying in the road, screaming out in pain.
What happened to that knoll that I knocked out so we can interrogate? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that knoll. We can flash back to that. We flash back.
Sorry, does everyone want to, or you just want to go along?
Oh, we could interrogate him real quick, and I pull up my ropes.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, y'all gotta be careful with those torture scenes. The knoll I deleted, I guess, but it's there. It looks up at all of you and it screams at you at a mixture of knoll and abyssal.
I'm just gonna help out the guy that's interrogating and put the crystal great axe right to its neck.
Okay.
Guy that's interrogating, say anything you want.
Who will do the interrogating?
I have +5, but I don't speak the language.
So let's do a number of roles here. I need some sort of social role for the knoll. Whoever, but it probably has to be someone that can actually speak abyssal or knoll. And then I need an arcana or religion check and an investigation check.
All right.
I'm pretty sure the cleric can do the one roll. I'll help out the guy that's interrogating, so give advantage, and then whoever wants to investigate.
I'm pretty good at investigation.
Okay.
All right.
Meepo will
let me
try to talk
interrogate
religion
him
with the
then.
cleric.
Okay. Well, the religion is more to understand their kind of religious ceremony. Marigold, the gnolls all have severely matted fur and are riddled with lice. This is pretty uncommon for gnolls, as they typically take pride in their hides, often decorating them with small skulls and other trophies. There is also a bear, they bear a brand on the back of their necks of a 3-headed flail. And
I'll show the brand to everybody else, see if they know
Alright.
what it means.
I need that religion check still.
Can Meepo help somebody with better religion?
Yeah, the cleric,
know.
or I believe someone had +7 or whatever.
Who has +7 to religion? They should do it.
And then I
Someone
need.
had-
Oh, keep going.
I don't think anybody did. All right. I'll just do it. Oh.
You have advantage, but wait, no, I thought you were the intimidator.
I'm the interrogator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're not. I don't think you're a
So-
religious person.
Well, how much action does it take to understand something?
Graven, your check of the brand and your familiarity with the abyssal language is helpful here. And Tom, yeah, this is the symbol of Yanogu, the demon prince of gnolls. While not a true deity, Yanogu is tremendously powerful. So these often, like, there are clerics or warlocks of Yanogu.
Can I just say that is a very funny name, Yanugu. I don't know why, just Yanugu.
Yanogu, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I knew him. Hey, I knew Goo. Okay, sorry. Go on.
And you also notice that the bodies. We didn't do a medicine check, but we're just going to go through this. They obviously had their hearts removed. One other thing that you notice, though, mostly during the investigation, is that the bodies also seem to have their blood. They've had some of their blood drained, and you can tell this because there are two holes in their necks. And that is that. Now, the knoll. Who is talking to the knoll again? Is it Draven?
Graven will talk to the gnome.
All right. You'll get eaten by the Blood Lord. Everything will be the Blood Lord.
What is your mission here?
We're here to bring the Blood Lord to the forest so that he can give us the carnage that we want for Yanugu. And Flint will help too.
And how do you bring the Blood Lord here?
We collect enough blood for him. That's all he wants.
Is there a ritual to summon the Blood Lord?
We get enough blood, and then eventually he will come. The ritual takes place at the end of the White Gravel Trail.
At the end of the White Trail, he said?
The White Gravel Trail, that's right.
Did he say something about Flint?
Flint.
Sure, I'll ask him about that.
Flint is going to summon the mist, and the Blood Lord will send the mist to take us to where he lives, and then he will take our place and kill you. We'll get his beautiful world.
Okay.
So this vampire is getting helped by this other person to make mist, and it's going to be terrible for everyone.
I think I might know what mist he speaks of. And what vampire he speaks of.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
At that note, decapitation.
Meepo wanted to do that.
You're a classic paladin. Okay.
Vengeance Paladin. This guy was just tearing people apart and wants to kill people and worships an evil god. Yeah.
Well, anyway, since this is Adventurers League and, people can be weirdos if they want to be, I think did you get your information from the Knoll? Knoll doesn't know much more than that, to be honest.
I guess that's all we're going to get.
It basically gives you the same instructions at the White Gravel Trail, but it does tell you some context about the Blood Lord, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And besides, y'all have been playing for an hour and a half and did one combat. Let's
get going.
I made it max difficulty, but that's not my fault. Anyway, we cut back to the present. Well, that was weird, guys. Remember when we had that conversation? I know. So there's a pile of animals in the middle of the White Gravel Trail, and they are, they are stuck together. They are crying out in pain as they try to unstick themselves from their predicament. Again, some of their tails are tied together. They also seem to be bound by some sort of substance.
I would rush up to them and see what I can do for them.
All right. How are you going to unstick them? Just try to use your hands?
I would examine them and roll Arcana and see, if it's a magical effect or...
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Go ahead and make that check. Oh, 8. It's hard to say. I mean, you can tell that they are they're definitely stuck together with something. It's not just the fact they got too close to each other and panicked, you know. How close are you to them?
Go
Just
back to
like
the cleric. And,
okay.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm right up there. I mean, this is my real weakness. You know, she loves animals.
Oh, gotcha. So you're up there. Let's yeah, you're fine. Don't worry.
I'd call back and be like, "Hey, cleric, come help! I need help."
Thom would like to do divine sense.
Okay.
Anything?
I mean, this forest is definitely permeates with some bad abyssal juju, but it's not anything specific. What I would say is nothing with these animals in particular, no.
I don't think they would just walk up and get there. Something put them there. And I'd like to do maybe a nature check.
Okay.
If that's okay, or whatever
Yeah.
check you think.
Go ahead, make a nature check.
Oh no, I have survival, not nature.
Okay. Yeah, you can use survival, that's fine.
Thank you.
They have it in
still,
here
sorry.
wrong anyway. They said wisdom medicine for some reason. So, not that you can't mix up skills, but anyway, you can tell that they seem to be. Oh, I mean, never mind. They did have it right. You can tell that they seem to be stuck together by mud that has been hardened into cement. You should be able to pull them apart. It will hurt them a little bit, but they do seem to be vicious and may try to bite you if you pull them apart.
Well, divine sense is an action, so I guess I'll let other people go first.
Okay.
If they look vicious, Meepo will offer to start knocking them out.
All right. So are you just gonna punch this bag full of kittens?
We'll stab at them with the rapier, but with the blunt end, he supposes.
Okay.
Oh, don't hurt the poor things. They're just
Stab with the
scared.
blunt end.
Okay, so we'll need a dexterity. I think it's a dexterity. Yeah, so like any dexterity check, something.
Well, he's just gonna do it like attacks, but non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Wait, let me try and at least, maybe I can put him to sleep and I'll cast sleep on them.
Oh.
Too late. Meepo's attacking.
So Meepo is able to knock a couple of the animals out, but there are so many here.
I'll cast sleep on the.
Okay. The animals go to sleep, and then you can pull them apart without them damaging you. They wake up afterwards because you kind of have been pulling them apart. And the animals kind of scamper away. A fox stays behind, and it looks at you for a moment, and it seems to want you to follow it.
Well, let's go follow our new friends.
Following a fox through a creepy forest. Why not?
Okay.
Meepo turns to the others. Should I put this one to sleep too?
Yes. No. So you get there. You find a pair of silver earrings that would normally be worth some money, but they could probably just be a trinket now. Also, let's see, Marigold, Meepo. Who else actively was helping the animals? Not Meepo. Sorry, Meepo hit the animals. Who got?
Thom would actively be trying to pull them out.
Okay. So you all have advantage on your next saving throw during this game. Okay. And so yeah, one of you can probably just have some earrings trinket. I don't think that's problematic. And then you've got that little boon, which, I mean, it's somewhat of a trade for your spell that you cast there. Hopefully. It did help the animals get apart without anyone taking damage, so that's useful. You've solved my animal riddle. All right. You continue down the white gravel trail, and you start hearing voices again, louder this time, less mysterious than before, and you hear the sounds of something speaking in, maybe it's Sylvan? I don't know. Sylvan's kind of like Elven, so those of you that are familiar with Elven might kind of be able to identify it as that, but the only things that you can identify are something about the dogs, which is the same in Sylvan as it is in Elven.
The dog.
Mm-hmm. And can I get a nature check?
Could I also divine sense?
Yes. Your divine sense sadly doesn't pick up anything demonic or
You never know, Celestial.
yeah, it's true. So not celestial, but you know, there is that weird feeling. The nature check that Graven is able to pull off. Graven, your familiarity with the unusual helps you out here. You can tell that these are Fae. And because of how quickly they are speaking, they must be quicklings. You can't see where they are. Quicklings are notoriously small, but you do hear another voice, which is arguing with something ahead. They are going to, let's have a contested roll. And my highest roll versus all of y'all's highest roll to see if you are noticed. I'm going to move us to another map.
What's the roll?
The roll is going to be stealth, most likely, since, you know, if you heard something and are trying to duck out of the way. I know that some of you have disadvantage, but that's just the way it goes. And then I'll contest you with perception on all of my NPCs.
What is that thing?
So you're gonna I'll put you into the southern point here in a moment. I just forgot to grab you.
The
Oops.
difference between a dex paladin and a strength
Might as
paladin.
well roll the initiative for them. Why not? All right, so wow, they got the minimum they possibly could, basically. Anyway, so let's see, perception. There we go.
Skeletons.
All right, there's that.
They're quick because they're quicklings. Ha ha ha.
And then let's see, wisdom. So because I'll have advantage for that, I'll have to remember that right now 14 is my highest. We're just competing. We're playing a little game here. This is what the game is. Right now 19 is my highest. And your highest stealth is Graven. Is that your skeleton being super stealthy somehow?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Meepo
Flavin.
got a 26.
Oh, I didn't even see Meepo being all stealthy. All right. Hey, you know what? It got buried in chat. I'm trying my best.
Your best isn't good enough.
All right, one more for me, but I don't think I can make it. No, I can't make it. Okay, so with the super duper stealths, all of you are unnoticed, but my rules on surprise rounds and Adventurers League, because normally it's just like, you start shooting, you know, it says in the adventure, like, you know, there's no surprise round. So you will get to act first, most definitely. But the first turn someone takes would be an initiative round. So essentially, you all get a free action right now and are not currently in initiative, but only one between all of you. So let me move you in, and you can talk about that while I do so.
What are the things in the middle?
Do we see that?
See which one? The dog thing?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Make a nature check again. Actually, you know what? I think didn't Draven did pretty well. That would probably be a Yeth Hound. It is a kind of a weird, evil Fey dog with a human face. All right, so that's a non-combat action, so that's fine. Does anyone else have anything they want to do?
I'll get more poison then if I have more time.
I would like to say in Elvish, what is this? What is something wrong?
Oh, so you're speaking to them?
Can we help? Yeah, can we help? What's wrong? Because he knows that fairies and the Fae, you don't mess with them.
Okay. So you're listening to them, and they look at you and they argue with each other a little bit more. You hear the old agreements will come back. She's not here. We are. We will bring forth the Blood Lord. You hear the woman standing here say, Jenny Greenteeth, she was our mother in this place. Does anyone know who Jenny Greenteeth is? If you know, you know, because it's only a Barovia thing.
Out of character, I know.
This character has done, was it the one where the townsfolk go into the Quivering Forest and piss her off?
Gotcha. And they look back at you and they say, well, it doesn't matter. Blood Lord first, and they do want to start advancing on you. But hey, at least y'all got some poison done.
So Jenny Greenteeth is the mother and Strahd is the father. I know them both. This is the worst.
So they... Oopsie, let me put that back at 8.
Should we roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative, please, if you would please. And then let me get my friends all back up in...
Ouch, Marigold. I'm sorry.
The forest is heavily obscured, so for the kobolds in the gang, you're not suffering any issues. I don't know if I pointed that out, but it's either foggy or overcast, or it's pretty dreary.
So, disadvantage on everything.
No, I mean, it's good. For you all, for it being kind of dim light conditions, that's only disadvantage on sight-based, like, perception checks. If that's what you talk about.
Wait, you said it's dim?
It's dim, yeah.
So that means that it's okay for anyone with dark vision.
Yeah.
So every one of us. So no disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gang, come on.
Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like the fog was... Obscurement is technically different.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
okay, you're right. That is a key word that I should have avoided.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's done rolling initiative. Let me sort and track, and then we'll get this party started.
That dog looks messed up, though.
Okay, well, good, because the dog is going to do its dirt.
Whoops, I forgot to roll. My bad.
No, it's fine. Well, let's see how you do.
How long has it been since the first combat, by the way?
I mean, I think you've had to walk about an hour. Why?
Like over an hour, I'd think.
Yeah, I would think so. But it doesn't count as a short rest because you're walking.
Well, no.
He's asking for Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
Yeah.
Darn it. Bummer. Yeah. So, because this is like a long trek through the woods type of situation. My last one was kind of the same. All right. It is going to... it looks at all of you, and it begins to howl in your direction. It doesn't even have to move, because look at the range on this sucker. Everyone will need to make a wisdom saving throw, as you are scared of it without even, like, your characters being afraid of it, because look at this crazy thing.
+4 paladin aura. And yeah.
Yeah.
Did people get the advantage on it too, or?
Oh yeah, we get advantage if you helped out the animals.
That is true.
Is it a spell effect? Is it magic?
It is... Yes, it says Baze magically.
Then I get advantage on that. Holy hell.
I don't need advantage. What is this? Oh, it sounds playful.
So I guess
Who's a good puppy?
Graven and Marigold. Marigold, did you take your advantage for helping the animals?
Hey, Tom,
Did,
do you also have the
13
aura
thus far.
that we're immune to frightened?
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're immune. Yeah,
Oh.
no, I have Aura of Courage. I have Aura of Courage. Doesn't matter.
All right. So the paladin's just like, hey, everyone, it's fine. Don't worry. It's just trying to scare you, or whatever you say. You know.
It's just playful. Don't worry.
Okay, and that's its turn. It doesn't see any need to move. The woman who is standing there, she looks at all of you and she says, "Fine, they are encroaching." And she will move forward, and she will. Let's see who's. Yeah. So she'll move up and she'll cast darkness.
Whoa, counterspell.
Okay.
Wait, is she?
It is a spell-like ability, but it is a spell nonetheless. So I think you can counter that.
Yeah, it says she casts it, and
Yeah.
as long as she's casting it, then yeah.
So she
Except
just.
she casts it without any components. Doesn't that mean it doesn't have?
I
It's
have
an innate
no
spellcasting,
idea.
so there's no way. It means he doesn't actually see them casting the spell.
Oh yeah, if I can't see them do it,
Yeah, that is true.
No verbal or somatic.
No, different spells. There are ones that, if an ability allows you to cast a spell without doing somatic or anything like that, components, then they will specify that. For darkness, it just means it doesn't need the wand, like the material components. For this one, like a Sybrix or whatever, it says, "Oh, it doesn't do verbal components when it does that." It specifies. Yeah, it'll specify if it doesn't need somatic and
Got it.
all that components. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have been as devastating anyway. It just would have prevented, some of your ranged combatants from sticking in there. So, okay. It is Meepo's turn.
Meepo's gonna hop on his broom, pull out his whip,
Okay.
and let's see. He's gonna move to here, and bonus action Hunter's Mark this thing since it's just cast a spell, and try to whip it.
Okay.
Whip it real good.
Does a 12 hit?
Let me see here. Hold on. A 12 on the knoll, or who is it again? Oh, on the darkling.
caster.
No, she is wearing leather armor and is very dexterous looking.
Okay, and then Meepo's gonna move his remaining 10 feet that way.
Okay. It is.
Actually, hang on. No, he's gonna stay here. He's just gonna fly 10 feet up.
It is Graven's turn as the kobold takes flight.
Okay, which of these looks like the least armored?
Most likely I think it's the hound. Let me check. Yeah, I mean the hound and the gnoll appear to be about on even footing there because neither of them are wearing armor. Well, the gnoll is wearing armor, but the hound looks pretty sturdy. So they're probably, but neither of them are. These two are moving so quickly, it's hard to even see them. They're kind of almost got like a blur effect on them.
I think I will not be able to hit them well. So I'm gonna attack that thing and try to kill it quickly.
Okay.
It's too far from my owl to fly to, so hold on. Hold on, let me see. Direct line. Okay.
I mean,
sure,
it could be
I'll
on your
use it.
shoulders, so I don't know, that doesn't help at all anyway, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll give me advantage. So I'll do my attacks. Here we go.
Okay. Okay. So you're firing. We're not worried about cover kind of again, because I just don't even want to deal with that. But that first one definitely hits, so I'll take that 9 damage. It doesn't have any type of immunity.
There's a DC 10 con save, or it doesn't take the poison damage.
Good to know. Thank you. Okay. 5.
All or nothing for the poison.
And Firebolt is a... Did you... Oh, you gave yourself advantage, so yes, you do hit. Beautiful. Man, this is... I love the hard combat here. I don't care if you don't. Lou, it's your turn. Big spells.
Lou is gonna... Yep. Step... Oh, let me step up. Right here. And then I'm gonna make some hand seals and hit him with this.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Let me.
And of course, I'll sculpt them out.
Let me.
In case Meepo and the Raven are in.
Yeah, I mean, unless you were super close, they would be. But yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I tried to move laterally out of the way with a Raven, or with an owl named Raven.
I did actually pretty good. All right, so the Yeth Hound will take the full 36. The others will take 18.
And then I'm gonna step back close to Thome.
My poor dog. Oh, okay. The woman and the dog are looking pretty rough. The gnoll, as you saw before, they're pretty tough. So it's bloodied for sure. It's got a fine coat of frost on itself. Tom, no longer horsed. You're kind of far away now because your friends and you kind of didn't know they would fight you.
Question?
Yes.
Did you just say that the dog was looking pretty rough?
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Hey, big boy.
DM takes 1d6 psychic damage.
Hey, do you want a bone? Take out the crystal great axe. Yeah, I don't even think I need the freaking bonus action.
Okay,
so,
I'm sorry.
I'll
I was just grabbing a beer. Okay, I'm here. I'm watching. Okay. Yeah, those hit. The 11.
23 magical slashing damage.
Oh, right. It had 15 hit points, so you did kill it, but you did have to use both attacks.
I did.
Fact that you used magical damage was very useful in this situation, as you see it cut through its flesh, which, you know, it seemed as though it was looking pretty confident at you as you mounted up to it.
And do you know what? Palm's pretty cocky. I'll look towards the Magicaster, and I'll just do the little, the put out your palm and the come here pose.
She kind of looks sad and a little bit disturbed and looks like she does not want to stick around. She flicks her wrist to the 2 tiny creatures, and they start bouncing over to you, Tom, moving at blinding speeds. One is going to move over and is going to just start an assault upon you. The other one is going to do the exact same thing.
Okay, 18 damage.
They're just knifing you like it's a prison movie scene.
28 damage, okay.
Marigold, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to activate my Flaming Rapier as a bonus action and move up.
Okay. Doing this real nice inventory management. I mean, resource management. Anyway, you move up. You got it. Flaming Rapier. Got it. Oh, damn.
Nice.
You do have disadvantage to hit them, but it doesn't matter because you hit. So sadly, it's not that big of a crit, but it doesn't seem like it has that much constitution or something because it just explodes, even though you didn't really crit. You just kind of, like, your attack was so accurate that it definitely dies as you spear it through the heart with your sword.
And I just give a yawn, like I'm bored of these pathetic little creatures.
The gnoll is going to shout at the darkling, almost trying to, like, convince it to stay and fight, but it looks not convinced. So it moves forward towards the interloper, Tom, and it is going to bite, claw. I didn't hit. They just scratch on Tom's shield or armor, and
Plate armor.
it is the Darkling is going to sigh and turn and try to leave. You do have a whip, I guess, Meatball. Oh wait, no, it's not in that range.
Meeple's 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
You're saying that it's trying to leave?
Yeah.
Okay. That thing just stabbed me.
Well,
Oh.
the Darkling didn't, but the Darkling duck. Yeah, she is going to go, let's see, 30 feet, so roughly, or actually 60 feet, so she's just kind of dashing off in the distance. Whatever, I lost track of how far I was going. Meepo, it's your turn. Thanks. Hey, I was pretty right. All right, cool. I moved it, 5?
Meepo's got a fly speed of 50 right now, so he's gonna fly right over it. Still 10 feet up.
Okay.
And is going to attempt to whip it real good.
Oh, okay. Bloodthirsty Paladin Meepo attacking the Darkling. Okay. The first strike hits. You don't have any type of pack tactics at the moment. Give me a whip.
He's going to do a level 2 smite.
A smite whip. Yep.
Away.
Sure.
Level 2 smite. Oh.
Okay. You
Wow.
destroy her.
That was terrible.
You do destroy her, and she explodes. So she is there is a aura, like a nuclear explosion as she goes up. Make a Constitution saving throw. And you are, I would say you probably have disadvantage, but I can't inflict that on you because it doesn't say. But because it's a light-based effect, it is very harsh for you, poor Meepo. So
I'll say the failed save counts as a disadvantage.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, and then you're gonna take 2d6 radiant damage. 7 damage, Meepo. And the Darkling is dead, and you are blind.
My eyes. Just SpongeBob. My eyes.
Graven, it's your turn.
Okay.
Maybe didn't realize that thing was so weak.
That's hilarious that you blew it up.
Well, I mean, and I still rolled 5 on it.
And I'll attack this thing again.
Okay,
Same
give me
as
all them
the
attack rolls, because I'm pretty sure you can take it out if you hit with everything you've got.
Probably.
Okay, no, bad, very bad. Are you blessed right now again?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
All right.
Oh, you recast bless.
Where the battle started.
Okay, that's cool. So the firebolt does hit. The knoll is still alive because those crossbow bolts did nothing.
Damn.
Lou,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Liu is going to target the quickling with a. Oh, you know what? Let's just fireball it.
Okay, wow. Sure. Why not, right?
I think that's a little overkill.
Is it?
Yeah, because one hit poofed the thing before.
Oh, okay. I'll frostbite it then. The quickling.
That is a save, right? It's a
That is
con
correct.
save?
That is a save.
Oh, that's going to be harder for me. Okay. It freezes to death. Wait. Yeah, that's not even a dex save, so...
Yes,
Anyway.
I knew because they're fast.
Yeah. So, okay. It is Tom's turn. Tom, you're standing in front of the knoll. It's screaming that it wants your blood.
I will just. This thing's pretty much growling at me, so I will actually bare my teeth and growl right back and yell out. And just, no, not even yell it, just say, run.
It doesn't understand.
No, I'm basically trying to intimidate it. I'm just.
Oh.
Just trying to get that general thing.
Yeah, you can try.
General, it'll probably be disadvantage, but intimidation. 21.
Yeah, it seems afraid.
Ready action to attack for
Okay.
Wait, no, not even. I'll just be standing there doing that and waiting for it to run.
Marigold, it's your turn.
I'm going to give it more reason to run. Of my bonus action, I'm going to ask Mittens to give the help action on that guy.
Okay, it
then
starts
I will
biting
attack.
its ankles. Yeah, that hits and it destroys the knoll. Unless, I mean, you can attack non-lethally if you want, but it is like fire damage. I think all of it's fire.
Yeah, I don't think I have a choice to leave it
So,
alive.
oh wait, melee you can always attack non-lethally, even if it's fire somehow. It's like I burn you, not that bad, but anyway, it's
All right, yeah, then I'll knock it out.
okay.
It's
Just
a
in case anyone has any
knoll.
questions.
It is a demon worshipping knoll, but you know, whatever you choose to do, this fight is over.
Then if the fight's over, I'll just turn around and goes, does anybody have any questions for this thing? And if nobody says anything, I'll just shrug and stab it again.
Yeah, it just kind of squirms for a second and then stops moving.
Woman after my own heart. Stabbing at helpless gnolls.
Meepo, eventually your vision comes back. Eventually.
People hate the light.
So what's with this trail, by the way? Could I do like a check with that?
Sure.
Like, just
Make a history check.
what's making it white? Sure.
You put together from what you've seen that this is obviously some sort of maybe site for the Fae of these woods. It might even not, be of this plane. It might have gotten here somehow. It does seem it almost seems enchanted somehow.
Huh.
Yeah. So, but that's that's quite a bit of information from a 10. So, but that's pretty much what you get. So, okay, we continue on since we've done we're 2 hours in and we're doing good on time technically. And I assume you're traveling down the white gravel path trying to get to the end of the yellow brick road type of situation, right?
Yes.
All right. Just making sure. Trying to figure out what's going on here. All right. You are back on the white gravel path. You see a pleasant bit of light shining through the clearing ahead. You can detect the sweet smell of flowers in bloom. The space on either side of the path seems to be full of brambles and briars, and the path kind of leads you forward. Is anyone an elf here? I forgot.
Yeah, I'm an Eladrin, which is an elf subclass.
Right. Okay. So you are not affected by what happens next. The rest of you will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Palior.
Is this magic?
Oh no.
I love how the paladins are just touching each other while this is happening.
All right.
So +4 to people. So
yeah. So Tom, you are. Wait, do you already add yours in your saves?
yes.
Okay. And
I didn't add +4, so I get 13.
13. Okay, so everyone except for the Eladrin and Meepo are locked in place as if by a hold person spell, and it doesn't seem like a minute passes before like anything happens. Your friends are trying to get you out, and you hear a voice from the trees say, I think you have such lovely toes. All of you, beautiful toes.
Meepo hops on the broom with the whip.
I call out to the voice, hey, I called these adventurers. You can have them when I'm done.
I'll let you go. I just want you to play a game with old Jenny. So few adventurers come to where I live anymore now that it's all the way in season 8.
Can we talk, or are we just completely like?
She is speaking to you telepathically, so she can read your thoughts if you communicate back. But otherwise, you're kind of locked up.
I didn't know it was you. I remember you.
Do you happen to have the favor of Jenny Greenteeth?
Oh, let me check my logs.
Okay.
As is happening. Well, it's nice to meet you, but I don't think we need to be paralyzed for this.
Oh no, it's very
Besides,
important. My favorite game show. The kobold flies around, the rest of you are bound here, and the elf is just doing elfy things. All right. Here we go. This is a classic. We're playing a game. It's a board game where all of you are playing other characters and you're throwing dice and trying to decide what happens. And then someone asks you a riddle. You must keep this after you give it away, but it has no inherent value. What is it?
Wait, what is it? What was the riddle?
You must keep this after you give it away, but it has no inherent value. What is it?
So you may keep this.
After you give it away.
Promise.
Ah, very good. Very good. Okay, there's always 3. Rules of 3. Rules of 3.
Promise.
Always freaking reels.
I have rivers without water, forests without trees, mountains without rocks, and towns without houses. What am I?
I've heard this, and so is Thom, believe it or not.
Oh, did you know this one, Thom?
He's not going to admit it. He just, after she's done, says map. He's not going to think anything else. But yeah, he has heard this before.
You're doing so good. You're such wonderful adventures. You make me so happy. I'm not even gonna go with the third one then. You've answered my riddles, but just know I'm still watching you. I'll always be watching, because now I've seen you, and you can't get away. Well, when you're done playing in the mud with the dogs, you should come find me. I have cookies.
Well, as long as I'm not paralyzed when I do so, then yeah, as long as it'll be a nice, uneventful visit.
So you are all freed from this enchantment, and things kind of go back to being still again. You see up ahead. You see that the path is strewn with multiple bodies, all in states of various decomposition. Just a pile of corpses up ahead.
Divine sense.
All right. You detect the presence of powerful undead.
In the bodies?
Not in the bodies. The bodies do appear to not have this. It radiates from the mist on both sides of the body. And
I would like to immediately yell. Yeah.
after you activate your divine sense, you hear voices from the mist start to say, "He is ancient. He is the land. He is ancient. He is the land."
You there? You cut off.
Oh, the voices are saying, "He is ancient. He is the land. He is ancient. He is the land."
Sounds familiar.
There is a raven that is flying overhead, and a piece of gold drops out of its mouth to the ground. And it looks unfamiliar. It's kind of right in front of you.
Who is this he? You're talking about the Bloodlord?
Yep.
It's only polite.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Bloodlord. And sorry if I cut out there. It's because I was getting a call in, and I'm using a Mac, which automatically tries to route things to my computer. So, anyway, keep going.
But no, I'm actually saying, oh, is this the Bloodlord? And by the way, it's only polite to show yourselves.
Okay. Well, there is no response. In fact, the mist sort of recedes, but the body remains.
I touch the tip of my sword and cast light.
Okay.
Just sort of, or the great axe. Yeah.
You're looking at the piece of gold. It has the face of a man with a very severe receding hairline. He kind of looks like John Travolta, but maybe a little bit more, gothy.
I'd like that. Goth Travolta.
Yeah. And this is Count Stradvan Zarovich.
Meepo's just gonna fly like 20 feet above the pile of bodies and just fly past it and see what happens.
The coin or the bodies?
The bodies.
Nothing happens when you go over the bodies.
Yeah, no, I'd pick that up, but are they still there, the undead presences?
No, the undead presence is received after the raven drops off its coin.
Okay. Pick it up with the handkerchief? Or whatever. Yeah, paladins hold handkerchiefs.
Yeah, I mean, the coin definitely seems a little menacing, but other than that...
I don't think I would take anything from Strahd.
Meepo's gonna try touching it and see what happens. Meepo's
yeah,
curious.
it's as it's described. It's cold, like ice cold to the touch, and thumps like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom.
Well,
in your
Meepo's
hand.
cold-blooded, so he doesn't really care.
All right, there you go. Yeah, the bodies up ahead, they all seem to, they don't have wounds on them that you can tell. Some of these are actually fey creatures, like quicklings and darklings, but there are humans and elves here as well.
I'd like to check one of their necks.
You check its neck, and it does have holes in its neck. Make a medicine check. Is anyone assisting the paladin with this? Like looking at them with the paladin? I assumed someone was.
Meepo, come on.
Meepo.
Paladins gotta stick together.
Okay, so you're looking
Meepo
at
will
him and
begrudgingly walk up and help.
you're digging through these bodies, and you're looking at them, and you can tell these aren't bite marks. They're like hollow needles, like large hollow needles, like maybe hollowed out porcupine quills. You've heard of doctors using these things when they don't have access to magic, or for like particular types of medicine, but something was used to drain this blood out that wasn't what you may have thought originally.
They're trying to copy Strahd, it seems. Oh, this only gets better and better.
But that is, for the most part, it. The bodies remain there. The coin thumps in your hand or pocket. You just get that feeling like someone's watching you, but that's been happening for a while now. And
So we're gonna.
oh, keep going.
I was gonna say, if we're just going to keep our spirits up, Thumb will sing a rather like old country folk song
Country
to help our spirits
road.
up. Take me home, West Virginia. No, yeah, no, it's like one that would be out in the really rural cottages and villages.
Okay. Let's see.
And Meepo's too oblivious to really notice or care the whole feeling watched presence
You
thing.
you feel like you're getting closer, and you can tell this because you see like what looks like a guard post up ahead. You do. Hold on. Yeah. We'll do. I mean, I just don't know how. Like, I think we're gonna be fine. We got this. All right. We head back to this map, and then I'm just grabbing everybody. There's a guard outpost that stands over the river as it crosses back. Oh geez. Hey everybody. You are, let's move these, we'll move them back a little bit. Let them, there seems to be like a small campsite. They're cooking. You're not necessarily like standing right in front of them, but they are watching intently. So we can have you, if you think you've been traveling stealthy, we can fight each other again, but otherwise they're guarding the way that you need to go.
Normally, I would say we'd been traveling stealthily, but we just said we pulled a loot and started playing, so
Oh,
probably not that stealthily.
How far out would we have noticed these things, though?
I think you would have noticed them when they noticed you, though, is the thing, right? Because if you're playing music,
I do have. Oh, true. I guess that is true. I was about to say I have one of those telescope things or whatever they're called.
That's true. Are you just staring down the barrel of your telescope? Because I can put you on the other side of the river very easily. In fact, that's what I did last
They're
time.
probably at the campfire, right? So we'd see smoke.
Yeah. So let's just start here then, on the other side of the river.
Spyglass, that's what they're called.
So if
Yes, I know it's 1,000 gold.
All right. So if that's the case, then you're all the way up here. All right. Fair enough.
Do these things seem to be looking up at all?
I mean, they're definitely watching the road for intruders. So you're all far enough that any closer and they're going to act, they might spot you any moment.
Well, we should prepare before we attack.
Does this seem like the main campsite?
No, this doesn't seem like the main campsite. This is a guard outpost, although you might be able to get around them if you want to try.
Meepo suggests he can just fly people on his broom and we can go around.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't have to be attuned, right? So even if, like, say the heavy paladin were to do that, it would just be, oh, you send the room back, and then it's a puzzle, but it's possible.
Fine.
Well,
Fair enough.
Meepo's only like 45 pounds, so unless somebody is like over 350 pounds with all their gear, he can just fly people one by one.
So we're back to the, I guess if you are trying to either go around or skirt it, that's fine. It's a little bit trickier because now that experience works differently and now that gold works differently, like skating out of combat is a perfectly acceptable way to go. Unless you're just like, murder every gnoll, you know?
Yeah, but that's how it would be in real life. Hey, you wouldn't want to fight everything. That's a possibility of death.
The strange thing is some of those gnolls look undead. But anyway. Moving on, we'll do one more non-combat thing and do our finale. Okay, so let me get rid of it. We're back on the white gravel road. You all noped out on that, and I'm not gonna do any type of opposed roll if you've convinced me that, hey, I bought this spyglass and I want to use the spyglass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna invalidate your abilities and items.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
Well, I usually send my owl up above to scout it before, as we travel.
I understand.
It's a common thing.
thank you. I appreciate that, DM. That's very thoughtful of you, for at least player-wise.
So, you're walking down the road and you're so close to the end, you can feel it. But it feels like the road has been, I don't know, like it's almost as if you've seen this tree before, like it's going longer than it should. You see the same tree, the same rock, almost as if you're walking in circles. And it's looping in on itself. Are you following me so far? So you're kind of walking in circles almost. It's like a loop that's less than a mile.
Meepo's gonna fly up and see if he sees any other way through.
So you fly up and it looks like the path should go further.
Meepo's gonna signal the others on along ahead, and he's gonna sit there and watch and see what happens.
Make an insight check, Meepo. So you can tell from looking outwards, the surrounding landscape, it does seem to be repeating, like what you're seeing around you and your friends, but the rocks beneath your feet do seem to be changing. Something tells you that you're traveling forward, but something magical is clouding your perceptions and making you get turned around on yourself.
Meepo will fly back down and tell the others what he has found out.
All right.
Oh, I should probably do this now, by the way. Aid on myself, on Meepo, and we have another front line, the rogue, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe Marigold, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, Marigold. Yeah, he would do that.
Okay.
So +5 to your max. So yeah, you're just heal 5.
Well, thank you, Shug.
Okay. So.
Just call him Mr. T.
It seems that, like it's just tricky to follow the path because you get turned around occasionally. is what Meepo was able to find out. Because something is messing with your perception, your eyes.
So Meepo will stay up in the air above the others and try to see if he can stop them from going off
Okay,
track.
that will help, but we'll need one more. We'll need one more thing here. Some sort of intelligence check, maybe, or something like that. If you need
You know what I could do?
What?
I could cast. No, I couldn't cast, but I can have string or a piece of rope
Okay.
and lay it down and keep us going forward, and I can constantly look back, and if it's been turned, either which way or what, we can turn the opposite way.
There you go. All right.
So just make sure the rope's always going straight.
So you do that.
Is there trees nearby either?
Yeah, there are trees nearby, yes.
We
on
could
either
also
side.
just start marking trees with arrows saying which way
Perfect.
we're going. We could do that
Yeah.
too.
So you're marking trees, you're using the string, and, you know, working together, you know, you are able to make it ahead. Now, you make it to the site, and you see, you know, something kind of disturbing. Oh, sorry. Okay, so did I move the map? No, one sec. Boop. Right out of the module. Hey, at least it was full color. So you notice that there is an active fireplace with a cooking pot over it, as you can see. There are statues of what you assume is the Blood Lord, and there are vials and jars full of blood sitting at an altar up ahead. The bodies are wriggling, asking for you to release them, but they're barely conscious.
As soon as I see the campfire, I'll duck into the trees and start stealthing.
Okay.
Divine sense, and I'll try to. Oops. Divine sense for one, and then I'll hide.
Okay. You divine sense, and you seem to feel the presence of something approaching that does appear to be. Hold on one sec. Oh. There's something that has a demonic presence coming through the trees from up this way.
Up which way?
In the upper left corner of the map. Are we on the right? Oh, I'm in the GM layer. Hold on. That's why.
I would like to whisper everyone that, and yeah, try to stealth.
Okay, everybody go ahead and try to out-stealth me, I guess. We're doing this again. Again, I don't want to invalidate all your fun abilities. Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I'm bad at it.
Okay. This time we'll do an average against. All right, I need 4 of you to pass a 15, which it looks like you did. So where do you want to be? First of all, are you just hiding in the trees? Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. You see a knoll wandering out from the trees, and eventually it winds up there. It's holding a 3-headed flail. You see other figures start to appear from the trees, and you see a large beast following them out of the trees as well. The people are still like they know they can see that you hid, so they're trying not to give away your position, but they seem nervous. The knoll up front here pulls out a bound book and begins to read from it.
Thom would like to cast haste on himself.
Okay.
Cast blood.
Meepo's gonna divine sense, so he knows which ones are the undead and whatnot stuff.
So these are not, there are no undead that I know of here. I'm going to just check everything to make sure. This is where I was
think you said
before
fiend.
it is a, yeah, so the fiend is, it's the flail, seems to give off an aura of demonic energy. Let me double check and see if Flind does. No, just the flail.
Okay. I would.
We'll whisper this to the others.
Thom would like to put out like 3 fingers so that people can see,
Okay.
and
You
then slowly start
see,
counting down.
you also see like a puppy that is chained to the altar kind of wander out from behind it and start barking in your direction. The others pull their weapons out, and they'll at least act in initiative to start looking for you, at the very least here. So everybody roll for initiative.
Just save the effects of haste.
Oh, effects of haste, yeah. Yeah.
Meepo can't wait to get his taste.
Like, what's better than a melee fighter that can cast haste on himself?
2 melee fighters that can cast haste on themselves.
Touche.
You don't have to
I have it all
concentrate on
planned
it.
Yeah, it does take
Oh.
con.
Bummer.
Which is why Meepo's getting resilient to get himself proficiency in con saves.
Where is
before he gets haste.
Hmm.
He's got it all figured out.
You're a paladin. You don't need that.
Meepo likes the idea of a +9 to con save, so he can never fail.
All right, give me
Oh,
one
all
sec. I'm gonna unclip all these sheets from my.
I have +7, but that's, paladin.
To your initiative, or?
No, +7 to con for Paliora.
Oh, I see.
So this guy looks like the ringleader. Yeah, he has the book.
I still haven't gotten their initiatives in yet. Or no, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. All right. Lou, it's your turn. The puppy is barking, and the knoll right here is like looking in the direction it's barking. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna step over here, and then I'm going to. Nobody can see me. I assume because I'm invisible. But I'm going to perform some hand seals, and I'm going to cast.
Is that another cone of cold?
Nope, it's dawn, and so it's gonna be a 30-foot radius cylinder.
Yep, that gets all of them.
And I'm gonna sculpt the little puppy out of it, and I'm also gonna make it so that none of my allies, should they enter it, be affected by it.
Oh, you're saving the puppy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's. I assume it's being held hostage in a little cage, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's not hitting the people that are shackled up, right?
No, there are shackled people. I don't see anybody.
There's like they're kind of drawn into the texture of the map.
I will essentially center it as far back as I can.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, you could avoid hitting them with that. Like if you do it up to the left, and then
Yeah.
only hit the one. Yeah.
All right, I better start removing damage from these people. So the only one that saved was Flynn. This is about how I remember this going last time so far. There was like obviously some sort of plan that Alan had in mind, but it's really hard to do. All right. Let's see. Good. All right. The beast roars and runs forward, not seeing Lou, but because it is a.
It can see me now because this is a concentration.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
Yep,
I think it is going to run towards the wizard then, because these are very intelligent, and it is going to. You're also kind of closer, so it's. What is its movement? It's got a good movement. Yeah, I can even just get down below the fire. Gosh, just stop it. It's got 50 feet of movement, so it's fine. All right. So it's standing there. It is going to, let's see. It's up there. Okay. It is going to bite and then kick you. And then it is going to use a bonus action to disengage.
How much movement does it
wait, it
have?
had 50, so I forgot that I moved all the way down there. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. I thought it was part of the action, but my bad. All right.
So the bite hits.
I figured
The
as
hooves
much.
do not, I don't believe.
The
Unless it has advantage somehow.
druid whispers to the dog and says, it's barking at the dog back. Or not, I guess you didn't know it was a druid, but now you will, because it is going to cast Entangle in the woods. Right there. So it's a 20-foot square, so I should be able to get, I can get everybody but Lou. Everybody make me strength saves.
It's an initial strength save?
I thought it was. Let's find out.
Is Meepo still affected by this because he's flying on his broom?
No, Meepo would not be. Although stealthing while on your broom is a whole nother story.
It's a strength save initially. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, it's all strength saves. That's cool.
Oh, damn.
We got some restrained individuals happening here.
Oh, Paliora won't help that. Stop rolling so terribly.
No. One skeleton's restrained, and I'm also restrained.
All right, this is very good. I guess that's it then. So now it is going to be Graven's turn. Graven, you can try to free yourself if you'd like.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to free myself. Still in the aura, so hopefully. 12.
12 is enough.
All right.
It's
skeleton will also try.
That
9.
9. So that is not enough. Wait, that includes the aura?
No, it doesn't include the aura. What's the aura?
+4.
So that is good enough.
12.
Yep.
Yeah. 13. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Cool. Thanks for the aura. Is that my action to
The
free
aura
myself?
should not be able to infect undead. Yeah, that is your action. You still have movement. That's the whole point of Entangle. It's just it is difficult terrain, but so just remember that it's kind of centered on Meepo.
Alright.
Where Meepo is, I know Meepo's flying, but
I'll do this. My owl will. Hold on.
God, Flynn, you're so stupid. You got last.
My owl will harass to give the one skeleton who wasn't restrained advantage to his crossbow attack.
Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry. I know this is stupid, but this druid is obviously not going to sit in the giant beam of light. So I don't.
Why not?
Because that's just not how things work. Okay. Anyway, keep going, Graven. Sorry.
Are any of these guys hurt already?
Not
Not really.
really.
Okay, I'll just attack this one because he's close. DC 10 con save or take 4 poison.
Okay. With
That's
the one that's close. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's see how I do. Okay. So 4.
Whatever. So he just takes 5 piercing.
5
And then
piercing.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Anything else? The other skeleton tried to free itself and did, so...
Yeah, the other skull tried to free itself,
So
and
I
I
think
tried
it's
to free myself.
Thom now.
Thumb will look up at Meepo and say, "Can you handle this over here?"
Meepo does better when things are next to other things.
Because Thumb will immediately zip towards the leader.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. So you can't help but pass away from the druid. So it is going to try to bonk you really quick. It won't do it, but it's going to try. All right. Go ahead.
Bonus action Vow of Enmity. Just gonna point. Have you ever seen Family Guy?
Yeah.
The monkey, the closet monkey.
Yes.
Just pointing. Yeah, no, basically.
Okay.
Yep. Pointing out, taking out the great axe, and swing.
So Flint is laughing at you like a hyena, kind of like it is. Yeah.
Advantage, of course.
Those are all hits.
I will do. First level smite on the first.
Okay.
And then I'll say as I go. Yeah, for first level smites in all 3 of them. Why not? If that doesn't kill him.
Okay. The first level smite. Well, yeah. Give me all these. That doesn't kill it. That doesn't kill it. Yep. Nope. You got to keep going. All right. So what's our total here?
That looks like 25. That looks like 40. That looks like 57. That looks like 66.
I'm still good.
Oh, dang. I like this guy.
Did you say?
Like this
So
guy.
wait, it looks like it's 73 according to Lou. Lou, did we miss some stuff? No, you added
right?
the undead. Did you add in the undead damage? Or no?
No, I didn't. I left that out, but I put it in the radiant.
Oh, really?
Okay.
18 plus 7.
So I need 9 more. Okay, cool.
Wait, no, he added them twice.
Oh,
He added
Which
everything
ones?
twice.
okay.
Because
No,
you
I
have
didn't.
18 plus 8. Oh.
No. There's only
Yeah, you
6
did.
numbers in there.
Oh, I'm looking because it says rolling that and then says it again.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we're good. So Flynn is officially looking bloodied. So it is Marigold's turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Web right over here, which would hit both of them.
I must be more tired than I thought. Oh my god, my math is terrible.
Okay, so Web is going to try to hit both of them, and is that a strength as well? Kind of like Entangle? I forget.
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be stuck in this bright light, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, well, it's sculpted anyways.
Oh my gosh, Flynn, you... Okay, well, there we go.
So the 13 fails and the 18 succeeds.
Way to go, Flynn. All right, so the druid is kind of effed. So it is Meepo the Risen's turn. The Rizza.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not done. I'm also going to bonus action phase step over here.
Okay.
Out of the plant growth.
Got it. That's a good idea. Wait, good use of that. All right. So yeah, Meepo, now you can go. What do heroes do, Meepo? Maybe don't kill my enemies so I can actually attack with them in fun ways.
Does that entangle stay around?
Yeah.
Yep, it's concentration. That whole area is webbed, and they're actually restrained,
Could I have moved out of it with my movement?
You're flying, aren't you?
Not my skeletons.
Wait, what area was webbed? I thought it was up where Flynn is.
No, the entangle from earlier. That's still
Oh,
digital.
yeah.
It just costs double movement, but yeah, you can move out of it.
Okay, yeah, I'll step out of it. I didn't know it stuck around.
So this guy and this guy, the big dog thing, they did take damage from Dawn, correct?
Yep. This one is looking insanely hurt.
Well, then Meepo's just gonna try to whip him a couple times then.
Okay.
He'll bonus action Hunter's Mark him.
Okay. Let's see it.
I'm assuming 12 misses.
A 12 does miss, the 18 hits. I don't think there's a way that I can... Yeah, so you whip this knoll across the face, actually like around the neck, and it just like, you know, it just passes out, turns blue for a second, and then just falls over.
Nice.
And then Meepo's gonna fly over to above this guy, 10 feet up. So I'll just kind of put
Is
him up
Dawn
here.
still active there, or no?
Yeah. He said that he sculpted it around people though. So
But I thought that only is when during the initial cast, right? Because how can you just sculpt as you go, or?
yeah, what is it with sculpt and standing spells?
I don't know. I
What's
have
up?
no idea. Well, how would
What's
sculpt
the-
work with an area effect spell if it's just kind of like sitting there?
I don't understand the question.
So there's
It
a
says
giant.
sculpt
creatures
spell.
automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage if they would normally take half damage on the successful save. So
Okay.
that's
Right.
all saves. It just stays around.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, you're just kind of, I guess, part of your concentration is doing that. So my Knoll Druid is stuck, so it's going to try to unstick itself, and we'll see if that actually happens. It does, and then let's see.
Is it an action for the
It is.
web to unstick?
So it is going to, at Flynn's command, it is going to move forward. And even though it's still in Dawn, it understands it's sacrificing itself. Flynn is going to command it to Frenzy as a bonus action. It will probably not hit you. but it would like to. Since you made me move a bonus action, yeah. Oh, where's my freaking bite attack, yo? All right, whatever. We'll just try
I
this.
guess you could say they're all bark, no bite.
I just missed you with my 2 damage. All right, Flynn is gonna go. So at the end of the turn, I would get hit by Dawn. So Flynn is going to sweep around and is going to start hitting Tom. So first thing it's going to do is it is going to whip it with the flail of paralysis.
First thing it's gonna do is take an attack of opportunity from Meepo.
Oh, I forgot about the stupid kobold. Fine, you miss.
Ah.
Tom, make your con save. I need to see how badly I jack you up.
I'm seeing if there's anything I can do. Okay, there isn't.
Okay.
I believe.
All right. And
What the fuck?
it is going to. Oh, you mean for the druid?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to just stick with the 20 or if I should re-roll.
Oh no,
every
that's
time. I don't
fine
know.
because the druid's dead. It had 7 hit points. So,
Does Flint want to move?
Flint is on the other side of you now.
Oh yeah, he's out of Dawn.
Yeah, I could have not gotten hit by Meepo, but you know, whatever, it happens. So Flint is next going to. It is going to hit Thom with the flail of madness.
He has 2 flails?
Oh no, he has 3. So go ahead and make another wisdom save now. Okay. You are mad. And it is going to. It is going to.
He's hitting me even through the haste, just like 20 AC.
It is going to try to take. It will. You can still make an attack of opportunity, but it is going to use the remainder of its. How much movement do you have, Flint? Come on. Hold on, I gotta scroll up here. Oh, apparently, okay, I gotta go into the adventure because I didn't write it down.
Yeah, Meepo, he's really flailing to meet my expectations.
Aha. All right, where are you, Flynn? Hold on, one more second. Oh, there we go, 30 feet. Okay, so Flynn was what, here or here? I think you were engaged with Flynn. So Flynn moved 15 feet.
Flynn was right there. He was on the edge of the altar.
Got it. On the edge right there. Okay, so I moved. So 15 when I was here. Got it. Oh, this is Bummer Town. Hold on. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, it's going to move out of Tom's reach. Right here. And actually, it's going to hit you. Sorry, it makes no sense that it would do that. So it's going to hit you one more time with the Flail of Pain.
Oh, okay. He's going to do this, then do it. Okay.
And then move. Yep. So you can hit.
Wow.
You do hit.
Smite him.
Give me that sweet justice juice.
Oh, yeah, no. 2nd level smite on this.
Okay. What do we got going on here?
So that's 2 2nd level smite rolls because the crit. So that would be 16. That would be 23. That'd be 29. That would be 37. 46.
Okay. Flint is alive. It is Lou's turn. Lou.
Oh, and Relentless Avenger. I can actually move
Oh, yeah.
up to half my speed.
Okay.
Get him, boy.
So he's still in your reach.
Dang it!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lou is going to let's see, frostbite on the
This thing?
yeah, this thing, yeah.
Okay. Let me make a con save.
Yes.
Okay. I got
And then I'm
disadvantaged.
gonna. Sorry.
Oh, I just said I got disadvantaged.
Yay! And then I'm gonna Misty step out.
Okay. Whoop. Hiding with your friends.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna move into the brush.
Okay.
Cause yeah, fuck that shit. I mean, sorry. Excuse my language. Yes. I'm going to forget all that noise.
The Lucrata is going to move forward. It's got 50 feet, so this should be doable. It's just kind of crouched up there. It's going to attack with its bite, its hooves, and using Flynn's special ability, it's going to frenzy and bite again against Thom.
Ooh. Wait, you can do that as the.
Yeah, so
I thought that was only for other.
Flynn can frenzy things.
Oh, I thought that was only for other gnolls. Okay.
Oh, no, so this is technically got gnoll traits. So anything with the frenzy ability can use its frenzy ability.
So hey boys, guess who's out of haste?
So
Wait, no. The first one didn't hit. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
the first one, oh yeah, the first one is not a hit. Yeah. So
Yeah, you only have to make 2 saves.
I was like, did I get advantage? I didn't know that.
No.
Free advantage.
You suddenly become a barbarian, reckless attacking.
So
Yeah.
Graven, it's your turn. Go ahead.
All right. I mean, how hurt does this druid look?
The druid looks, well, the druid's dead. This thing down here, Flynn, is like pretty jacked up by now. It's definitely maybe a 1 or 2 turn situation going on here.
Okay. Hang on, I had to read.
I like how there's these prisoners chained together, and Thom and Flynn are like having this duel. Like they're just like, please help.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and take that thing out. What is that thing exactly?
That is a gnoll, just like a very scary looking gnoll. You know.
Okay. My owl will give me advantage, and
Okay.
let's see.
I really wish gnolls had been playable races in Mordenkainen's. Anyway, yep, owl gets you advantage. Got it.
Anyway, I'll shoot at that beast thing.
Yeah, they don't really have a culture that could mold well with other races, so.
I mean, neither do
So
like.
one probably misses. I don't know. Does it miss? Does a 10 miss?
A 10 does miss the boss,
That
but
crits though.
yeah, that one does crit. That's actually quite a bit of damage. So I have to roll my con.
Poison.
Let me con it up. Can you? I didn't. Oh, yeah. There we go. 18. Okay.
Nice. And what else?
I mean, yeah. What else?
It's
You better make it
gonna
cool
do-
because you might do this. So think of something cool.
well, it's more a matter of economy. It's almost dead, so I'll just do this. Nice. firebolt it.
Uh,
24-13 fire.
Yeah, you kill it with a firebolt. Real cool, Draven.
Yes.
Riboflavin. So Thom is about to like strike a killing blow against it, paladin style. Marigold is back there like making an aim. Meepo is like looking to get vengeance, and all of a sudden just like a couple skeletons fire out of the woods, and there's like a bolt of fire, and Flynn looks over and the flail falls out of Flynn's hand, and like part of it singes and burns, and it looks like it's partially damaged but still usable.
You just hear in the background, "Kill Steel."
Kill Steel.
And it that is the end of Flynn and whatever ritual they were trying to cast here. Let's see. Oh, okay. You spend a little while freeing the prisoners.
Of course. And the pup.
And the puppy. Oh, it does say only one of the characters may do so. Okay. I was like,
It's a tiny wolf.
yeah. So this
I do like the thought that since Flynn was hit by the Flail of Madness, he has to attack a random thing within his reach, which is only the giant dog. So he has to hit the dog on his turn.
Well, no, that's not the. We're talking about the dog that was chained up.
has anybody
I'm
played
just thinking you're gonna end this combat because of the Flail of Madness.
Oh yeah, you just start murdering your friends for the next minute. Oh no. So this puppy appeared in DDAL 0402 The Beast. I don't think any of you played that.
He's a wolf. Don't call him a puppy. He's a savage beast. He likes to chew toys.
I don't think it's wrong to post this in here because you might have had other characters that have played in that adventure. But in that adventure, there was this puppy did feature, and it was insinuated that it might be a true-blooded werewolf. So this might be a human child.
Oh yeah.
So, well, not a human, but you get what I'm saying. So there is the option to surrender the puppy and Flan if you want to.
No.
Over the following days, you spend some time with the puppy. Its features are decidedly wolf-like, but it seems friendly enough and prefers to burrow into discarded shirts and pants when sleeping. It almost looks like it's growing overnight. Alan Patrick says, the puppy may become more important in other adventures, or later adventures, but for now, it's merely a standard wolf puppy. It's a non-combat pet that sometimes brings presents to its master. This is a roleplay tool for its owner to experiment with.
Can the puppy be made into a familiar?
No, it cannot.
No.
It wouldn't say that.
Damn.
And yes, I will fight for this.
The evidence that you discover in the Quivering Forest is disturbing. Between the blood-crazed gnolls, the fact that someone somehow knew about... Well, I don't think that was ever established, but someone somehow knew about the dragon's assault on Flan ever before it happened. Sorry if I missed a story element. You can't shake the feeling that you may well be the one to explore that the troubles here are only beginning. Oh gosh, wow, he put so much backstory into this puppy, you all. Here, let me even give you... I'll give you this.
I am not losing out on this. This fits so well flavor-wise.
The characters develop some way to communicate with the puppy.
Craven, you can take the flail. I will take the pup.
It is very young.
Please. Please.
Nobody gets the flail. What are you talking about?
So
Actually,
the flail is actually the other reward. The other reward,
Really?
yep, is the Berserker flail. It is a unique item. It does not as cool as when Flind uses it, but that's because Flind was empowering it with the Wrath of Yanugu. It does give you advantage on checks to track humanoids, which is pretty special even for a Berserker flail.
that's actually really useful as well because most things are humanoids.
Yeah, so this is the unlocked item. It is cursed. So just keep that in mind. It's really hard to play with one of these. I've tried.
I get remove curse, I believe, so I can just next day uncurse it.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked into that, and there's some issues with it in Adventurers League, but you can look again if I'm wrong. You go for it.
It's not a permanent remove curse. You just make it so that you can, unattune to it.
Yeah, that's all remove curse does. Is let you cursed item.
I didn't read it fully. I know some cursed items can be undone with that, and it says specifically in their description.
Well, anyway, it's hard to work with, but the extra HP and stuff like that are useful.
Extra HP.
So, yeah, very cool stuff. So, I'm assuming, like last time, there's going to be some kind of freaking roll-off for that puppy.
It fits flavor-wise for freaking Thom. I will not give this up.
What good is the puppy? What does it do?
Here.
It's adorable.
It gives you love.
Oh, I don't care about that. You can have that puppy.
We all know it would just come back as a zombie later if it went to you.
Call the roll off so that we can roll.
No, my character is flavor-wise a werewolf, but thanks to Ale can't be a werewolf. I will fight fisticuffs for this.
I should roll off.
You can fight with your roll.
No, I don't want it.
I will vow of enmity whoever wants this.
You can have
No,
it.
it's okay if it's a roll-off. If you want it, it's all
I don't
fairness.
want it. I don't want it.
People
It's
would
just
just
a barrel.
By the way, it's at this story award is literally I got a puppy. I love it. By the way, thank you guys for playing and thank you for DMing.
Yeah, I hope you all had a good time. My co-GM Emiya was in the Twitch channel watching us, and we had like a raid almost at some point. Like someone retweeted me, and then a bunch of people showed up for a second. So that was.
Leo wants it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so who does it? I love who actually wants it?
We just want to see you roll for it.
He's so scared.
Look, you gotta roll.
Oh, no!
It's always my luck. It's always my luck. I don't. That's why.
Reroll the sevens.
Reroll the set. Oh.
I'm so
Wait,
sorry.
do you guys actually want it? Because I just hear, you just want to roll for it.
No, I don't even want it. You're probably right.
Critical fail.
Marigold has a puppy.
You try to hug. Oh, you actually do want it. Oh, okay.
No.
Go ahead.
I was kidding.
No,
Okay.
I thought.
No, I'll give it up. I have a cat, so
You have.
they would probably fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot yours was a cat. Oh, I would have pet it. What type of cat?
It's a black cat. And the picture in my logbook is the cat from the Ghibli movie.
Oh. Ah, God, I want to see this now because I love Ghibli.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, my wife, I 3D print all of the minis. I DM on every other weekend in person, And I 3D print all my terrain and my minis, and my wife paints them because he's a great painter. So it has a little red bow around its neck and everything on the tiny little cat miniature.
Oh, that's adorable.
The only thing now, we have to decide if it's problematic that we didn't run for a full 4 hours, and if you need to be doctored.
Actually, if you look up in the content catalog, it has the listed checkpoints for every CCC.
Whoa.
It's basically, if it has a listed time that it's expected to run 4 hours, it's always 4 treasure points.
Oh, cool. There you go.
For season 7.
It's got
modules.
4.
You could run a 4-hour module in 1 hour, and as long as it wasn't a hardcover, you get the full treasure
I could
points.
have with this one because technically it has. There were a couple scenarios we didn't do. There was, well, but I saw you ship the Shuffling Dead, and there you don't have to do like the Lucrata fight. Like they're all optional. They're like, well, how long do you want to go for? You want to fight the Lucrata,
Yeah.
you know, and then do you want to fight the Wimpy Knolls? So
it's basically, if you look at a module and it says this is expected, this is a 4-hour module, it's going to be 4 checkpoints. Some modules like that will be, this is an 8 to 12-hour module. If you go look in the content catalog, it says run this as a hardcover.
Well, you did
and then it's
run
how many hours you play.
You run 3 non-combat encounters and then 1 full, or 2 of the full combat encounters. So I have to imagine that counts.
What would have happened if we would have failed?
I have the content catalog open right now, and this one says it's 4 checkpoints, no matter what.
Okay.
But in the ALDMG, it says for preseason, for season 7 and earlier mods, you get a number of advancement checkpoints based on hours of play up to the max, which is the expected runtime. So it's actually, you don't get the automatic 4 hours. We get, we played 3 hours, so we'll get 3.
Well, I think you can take 4. I'm not going to say anything.
That's so weird because in the content catalog, it just says 4 treasure.
You can kill that, like weird big monster really fast, but
that's just taking up time. Do you think we had enough advancement, roleplay, and everything?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, you did. So you did that example I sent you. You did every single one, I believe. Yeah, you did the Bloodlord, the Road So Far, Fey Enchantments, and Cuddle Pile, Blight on the Land, and then you kind of skirted around the Shuffling Dead. So
wait, Cuddle Pile?
That was the animals.
Aww.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry I freaked out a little bit with the little baby werewolf. It's just this is a character from even before Adventures League. When I first started, it was actually my first character, and he had a pet wolf originally as well. So I freaked out when I got spoiled that this is where you get that baby pup, the baby wolf.
Oh, cool.
And, by the way, I really enjoyed all of your guys' characters.
Good.
Especially Meepo. Meepo is amazing. Always amazing.
Oh, if you had fought the Shoshuva, you could have gotten a potion of greater healing, but that was my bad. Bad dungeon master, bad. Well, I think that went well. I mean, there were some story points I missed, but Emiya's pointing out that if you do the Eberron, AL stuff, you could be a shifter.
Yeah, I'm already planning to. I'm going to be DMing a lot this season, and I'm going to be getting Oathbreaker thanks to campaign. I'm planning to do already an alternate version of what could have happened if Thom didn't hold tight to the Paladin ideals, thanks to what's happened to him, and so he's gonna be Oathbreaker.
Cool.
Gonna start on that.
Cool.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited for Eberron. How about everyone else?
I don't know. I mean, I got the guide for free because I won a little contest online. So You know, I guess I should use it.
Warforged are too OP.
Yeah, well, they always have been, you know. So.
Oh, DM, could you go back to the main page so we can get your name and DCI? And
Yeah,
whatnot?
I wish I had made a handout with that. I'm gonna need to turn off stream video real quick, just because I think my name popped on screen a couple times. Whatever, I'm gonna be safe. Boop. There we go.
I haven't actually looked too much into Eberron. I've barely gotten like enough characters done in Faerun as is.
I've never done Eberron either, but I've looked into lore and what everything, and it's incredibly interesting. And I'd definitely look into it if I was you. It's worth your time.
Yeah, so there's all the adventure code stuff and the this stuff.
I'm surprised no one needed a revivify.
It wasn't that hard. I mean, if Flynn hadn't gotten rocked by so many things, like I think getting another round with that flail would be fun. If I had paralyzed you at first, I could have, you know, auto critted, and that'd be fun.
Yeah, no, I was totally expecting Thumb to go unconscious. Like I said, every single module. Is anyone even going to be using the flail? Like, going to buy it?
Hell no.
Yeah, I was about